very small, but I believe needed recap.
I mean, didn't we just do a recap?
It's the 41st millennium.
It's
No, the fuck it
41st
is not!
millennium.
Sorry,
In the
my bad. It's the
land.
42nd millennium.
Oh, yes. But, alright. Or do you want to do... Loon, you may have a better memory than me, but...
Ilun
wasn't
wasn't
there.
here last
Oh,
session.
right.
Yeah. Everything that Ilun knows is from us.
This is why...
we all kind
Do
of
you
woke
want-
up as we went, hey fuckos, some shiz happened. Lulin learned something about Reese, and apparently Lulin basically grilled him I don't know, just...
I think what exactly happened is we went to Reese's meds weren't working in the morning. Reese was like, "Oh, that's weird. My back kind of hurts." Went to class. It was bothering him the entire time. We were walking back from class, and the party's like, "Are you okay?" And Reese was like, "No, yeah, I'm good." But he's a terrible liar. And they're like, "Can you just tell us, please?" And he's like, "Okay, can we go back to the dorm?" And so they go back to the dorm, and he is like, "Okay, I'm a void ASMR." And the party's like, "Okay, I guess." He's like, "Yeah, I take meds so I can be normal." And they're like, "Okay, I guess." And then we all fuck off and do our own things. Reese is concerned about his meds not working. So he's like, "Now is a perfect opportunity to see what's in them. Lulin, let's go see what's in them because you're the only one here right now. And I'm scared of Cal because Cal might murder me." He won't. He's concerned. So they go.
He would be offended if he found out you thought that about him.
You won't find that out.
Then,
So,
if I remember correctly, Lulin
asked-
essentially did some investigating and was looking into the and began wanting to research into the incident of your blackout in your memory. Where he asked for very specific details relating to it, and I believe it didn't go
Wait, what?
further than that.
I don't think Reese has a blackout in his memory.
Or there was an incident, a series of incidents.
Oh
that happened
yeah,
in your
when his
past.
brother died.
Yeah.
Just that. Reese wasn't there for when his brother died. He's just like, "Oh, my brother was dismembered."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
and Lulin was sus of that. Not that anything related to Reese, but he was sus that no one knows what happened to his brother if he was this incredibly important figure. I remember Will telling that to me after the session.
Yeah. Raihan's important to Reese. And Raihan was dismembered. It was a quote-unquote accident, and Reese is just like, "I don't know, it's kind of weird, and I miss my brother a lot because he's him." We asked some NPCs for help to determine what's in Reese's medication.
Oh, that's right. And and then Lulin bribed a couple of they were like the racer ladies.
Yeah.
Where
The racer lady, the goth kids. Yeah, the goth kids, and they helped us out, and we were just like, "Oh, that's really concerning." And then we walked back in.
And then it was like, "Why should we help you?" I go, "Well, we have an in with the professor. You can get extra credit."
And we have a project to do, a special class 7 project. Can you help us analyze this shit? And so they analyze it, and they're like, "Oh, and Reese is like, "Uh-oh."
Oh yeah, and that's when they were like, "Uh-oh, stinky," and then they're like, "All right,
stinky."
Cool. And they're like,
we go back.
So what's going on here?" And we're like, "None of your fucking business," but not in those words. Business.
Yeah. And then I think Reese loosely tells the party what's in it, but doesn't keeps out the teleportation shit and the red stuff. He keeps that between himself and Lulin. And I think that's where we ended the session because we were gonna wait to do the test for everyone to be here.
Mm-hmm. And then we just kind of ended right off there.
Yeah. It was pretty quick.
It was a lot of faffing about for I believe only a 2-hour session.
Yeah.
So yeah. It'd be nice if they made a Persona game set in college. I know what you did there, Cooper.
You know that Cooper's playing Persona music?
Yes.
No,
he's been playing nothing but Persona music.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Coop, have you tried that new game by Atlas, Metaphor?
Yeah, I want to try that.
I heard it's very good, and also because there's apparently entire essay videos going on about the art design of the monsters that take a lot from very obscure paintings from art history.
Oh, I love that.
Damn it.
I love obscure things from art history. I hope they have Piss Christ there.
They don't have Pissed Christ, but they do have, like,
Yeah.
want to say a painting by, don't remember.
I've never heard of that artist. Don't remember.
New up and coming.
Hmm.
May not remember them.
I
Anyway,
love art history now.
yeah, and you also received news that your
Hieronymus
your
Bosch.
Oh yeah.
The painting is by Hieronymus Bosch.
Oh,
A lot of Hieronymus Bosch in this game, apparently.
that makes sense.
Yes. What was it? Right. That your midterm's coming up, and you have to do a special class 7 project where you have to go out to the beach town, Solista Cove, and help solve a problem there.
Also, most of Cal's last session beyond the Reese antagonism was trying to raise Monch, the baby dragon.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes. And Monch is very lovely towards you right now.
The cat appeared as well, and currently it's been the responsibility of said cat has been thrust onto Reese, even though Reese is just like, dude, guys, this is probably someone's cat. It's not someone's cat. That's his cat.
Oh yeah, and
It's
the
right
the,
in
the,
front of you.
the sus
That's his
cat
cat.
is not apparently sus of Lulin. Apparently, it's a
Well, yeah, it's a
void
familiar.
The void cat is not. The normal cat is.
Normal cat is. This void cat, not really. You know, the void cat Reese is still kind of just like with.
But let us get on as
Yeah, Lulin will fuck
believe we have to
fucks with the cat.
I believe we have to rewind time.
Indeed.
Wah,
Ever
wah,
so
wah.
slightly.
Life is Strange
I
2
like-
isn't
Ever
coming.
so slightly.
It's not supposed to come out for quite a while, Cooper. What are you talking about?
2 days.
You know, I just kind of really like the plot, so I'm just gonna really include it real fast. Like 15 minutes session.
Welcome to ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
So, thought I should remember your name. Volturus. That's how I
Yes.
fucking say it.
Yes.
Yay.
You didn't
Good
pull an
job.
atrium.
Atrium. Alright, Volturus.
Yes,
You
sir.
kind of are waiting by the bridge as you have told Reese to come alone for this very important meeting, I believe.
No, Reese wanted to talk with Volturus aloud.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Volturus.
Swap that.
Reese, you're waiting on the bridge, waiting for Volturus as like rain slowly petals the ground around you, like the tree kind of blocking most of the rain from hitting your head, but you know, a little bits kind of slide down your forehead as you hear. Would Reese hear your steps, Volturus, or are you trying to like sneak up on them?
He's not trying to sneak up on him, and he's not exactly quiet. Though I will say,
Heavy armor moment.
yeah, heavy armor moment. But also, the Volturus' most defining sound when he moves is the strange, unplaceable soup sound that no one knows is the soup sound. So, if it's raining, Reese probably wouldn't hear that. So he may be a little surprised that it's Volturus when he rounds the corner.
All right. So, Reese,
Yeah.
you kind of like you just outstretch your eyes towards the sky and the rainy clouds, and you hear what something reminds you of home. Some nice shit didn't do it. Why is Volturus behind you?
Hi, Volturus.
Hello.
Oh, glad you came. Yeah.
So, what is this about all the medication and everything else you wanted to talk to me for?
Mostly I just wanted to, can you tell no one what you saw while we were in the basement? You know.
Sure, but why?
Well, I feel like it's, just a little bit obvious why.
Volturus, who has no concept of social norms, just kind of blinks at you a couple times. And because this is a tidbit that was true of Aeternum, Volturus' Aeternum's eyes, that red in his eyes is the same exact color as the red and like with the same flecks, etc., as in Reese's medication.
Boy. I feel like this is before Reese's medication got discovered, though, if I remember.
No, because you wanted to do it after,
Right.
but I wasn't there.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, just like, don't... You're the only one who saw, right?
The
you know...
things on your back. Things?
Well, not... I don't have any things on my back. Not that thing. I mean my hair changing color. That thing. Yeah, that. And the the giant the giant orb of darkness. Yeah, that. Can you not tell anyone about that? I don't have any things on my back. By the way.
Volturus just kind of looks at him because Volturus has seen weird rippling, etc. Because he was behind Reese when he cast the spell.
Yeah.
So Volturus just kind of nods. I believe I remember seeing things on your back, but
there definitely isn't anything there.
Volturus is gonna insight that.
I forgot to whip out my dice. I'm going to attempt to poorly deceive with my -1 charisma.
I have a +5 to insight. Hold
Oh
on.
boy.
Mm-hmm.
You better not 20 this.
That is an 18 + 5 for a 23.
I don't think I can beat that, but let's roll to see what Reese gets anyway.
Let's just pretend
Let's
like
see how
Reese
badly
can
he
win.
fails.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled a nat 20, but that makes that a 19, which means that technically you succeed.
Yeah.
I guess. That's insane. What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah.
so natties are more important for combat than roll.
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, that it only
becomes a
basically
19.
nat 20s only become an auto success in contests if you're in combat. Will is right.
Yeah, so it becomes a 19, and you rolled a 23.
23.
Yeah, Reese is, he's very bad at lying. He's
Reese
so bad
is better
at it.
than normal at lying, but he also cannot gaslight Volturus.
No, he can't.
He kind of just, like, narrows his eyes slightly, not in, like, a menacing way, but in, like, a scrutinizing way. I do know what I saw. I'm alright with you keeping the secret, and I won't tell anyone, but there's something there. And it was obviously hurting you.
I mean, it doesn't hurt normally, so I don't know what was going on there. Yeah.
I mean, normally you also don't have your hair turn a different color and cast giant orbs of darkness.
Oh, yeah, it's also true. I usually don't do that.
No, you don't do that.
No. It's kind of like a last resort thing. Like a,
Is that why you apologized to your brother?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because no one was ever supposed to know?
Yeah.
Well, for what it's worth, I think that your secret, in its entirety and in its partial form, should be safe with us. After all, I mean, I think everyone here has something they're hiding, except maybe Cal. Maybe Kixus, too. Though,
You're the only one who's noticed my back, though, I think. I hope.
I mean, for your sake, yes, I hope. Because you seem more skittish about that than the, rest of it. He kind of gestures to Reese's, like, face and hair.
Well, that... Usually those changing is, like, doesn't, like, happen that often, so... my back is kind of harder to hide, because it's always there.
Is that why you always have to wear those jackets? Or hoodies?
Yeah.
Your medical accommodation?
My medical accommodation, yeah. It's just, it's kind of hard when, you have, like, he, like, lifts a bit of his shirt, like, his thin white, like, school shirt. It's kind of hard with this. Just this. So we had to get an accommodation. It was easier that way.
For everyone involved?
For everyone involved, yeah. Also, so I don't get murdered on the spot or experimented on, because neither of those would be awesome or
experimented on?
Yeah.
Volturus just kind of looks at him a little sus.
Why are you looking at me like that? It's a pretty normal fear to have, I think.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, yeah.
Most people do not, in fact, worry about getting experimented on.
You know, like inhuman people, like people who aren't human. You know, like he kind of like gestures to your soup arm.
The soup
Don't,
arm.
don't you ever get like afraid that someone's gonna like see and wanna like see what
Well,
makes you
as
tick
people-
or anything?
Volturus kind of blinks a couple times, and his voice is just completely deadpan. Well, the last time someone tried that, the entire research team went clinically insane and had to be put down. So I think that there's at least
Oh.
some ordinance to not mess around with that anymore.
Right. Well, you know what I mean, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. It'd be better if it stayed a secret. No one was supposed to know in the first place. Raihan's not really happy about it.
I mean, if it was supposed to be as something you took to the grave, I can see why, but isn't it going to be harder to hide now that the, suppressants, whatever they were, aren't working?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't even know what's gonna happen with those not working, other than, Reese just looks like very concerned about like his own safety at this point. He's kind of just like, uncomfy.
So, let me get this straight before I make any proposals.
Right?
You don't know exactly what's going on.
No.
Volturus kind of gestures to the soup arm with his other hand. I don't exactly know what's going on here.
Well, I mean, I know enough to know that my presence isn't usually welcome the way I'm supposed to be.
What if, potentially, we could help each other? I'm not going to experiment on you,
Right?
but I think potentially learning more about what's potentially happening to you and what may happen to your body now that you're off that medication may be beneficial both for your survival and so that potentially, if you do get found out, we can explain to people that you're not a threat?
Yeah. A threat is the best way to put it. I don't want to be seen as a threat. 'Cause I'm not. I mean,
Don't take this the wrong way, but I would agree with that.
yeah, I'm not a threat.
At least not some sort of world-ending threat.
I would hope not.
I don't
I'm
think
barely
you are.
even a threat to the bugs in my room.
That is true, you did struggle very much to kill that fly the other day.
It's very hard, they're very fast.
Volturus just kind of gives him a slow nod.
Well,
Right.
Either way, yeah, I'm fine with helping you out if you help me out. Lulin knows about the medication. Everyone else in our class knows what I am. They haven't seen it yet.
Let's hope it can stay that way. At least that it's just us knowing.
Yeah.
And maybe the school administration. I'm not sure if your father told them or not.
The headmaster knew. And the nurse knows. That's it. But the headmaster's gone now, so that's not at all. Look, that's a concern. It's a concern.
I don't think her knowing what you are is why? She mysteriously vanished?
Well, no, but her knowing. Because I've been, hiding.
Are you afraid she's going to get tortured or something? And she's gonna tell someone that you're, you.
Well, I don't know. She doesn't deserve to be tortured. And maybe. I don't know. But just, she's missing. And she's one of two people who knows. Aside from my dad.
I was going to say,
Raihan.
technically, isn't there like 8 now?
Well,
The nurse,
don't
her,
remind me
us.
that there's 8. Oh. He kind of like puts his head in his hands.
Volturus kind of walks over and very slowly kind of just does a little pat on Reese's shoulder. We're not going to hurt you, even Cal.
I know.
I think Cal is concerned more for you than for, the purpose that he might need to harm you.
Well, I don't know. Isn't kind of like the whole point of his cult to harm things like me or like get rid of them? Isn't that the point?
Well, I'm pretty sure the entire purpose of Cal's cult is to get rid of the Void Dragon. And unless you are a dragon,
Well, no.
then I don't think his cult's purpose is to get rid of you. No.
Well, it's been loosely theorized that Void Asmars are kind of related to the Void Dragon, so.
Belturus kind of blinks. I did not know that.
It's a theory. Well, yeah, because, they're not widely too studied because there's only like 4 of them documented. There's 4 of them documented. I'm 5. I'm the 5th one.
Well, let's hope no one else finds out. I don't think anyone here is going to turn you in. As I said, I think everyone has their skeletons in the closet, and it wouldn't exactly be a good idea to start turning each other in for every little thing, especially when this isn't harming anyone. Except you, it might be harming
Except
you,
me.
and that's kind of what I want to figure out, so that
Yeah.
it doesn't harm you.
I could tell you what we found in the medication. I still have the little vial on me. He like pulls out of his pocket the vial of Starfell, little shards.
Belturus kind of looks at it, and you get like a sense that, if he could, he'd pull out a mirror right now. That looks hauntingly familiar.
It does? We couldn't
Belturus just
figure out
makes
what it was.
direct eye contact with him.
Reese is immediately uncomfortable by the direct eye contact, but he still keeps it.
Look at my eyes, Reese. I'm not staring at you to stare at you.
Oh, oh.
That makes me incredibly
same color.
uncomfortable.
I can put it away.
No. I just don't like what that implies.
No, I don't like it either. What is it? Do you know? Or just like,
No.
okay.
I just know that
We couldn't
he
figure
kind of
out what it
gestures to his
does.
eyes. This, and he kind of gestures to his hair. That
Right?
were, made by him.
Him?
Him. Oh, I haven't told you about him.
No. You really
the
haven't told
person
me
who-
that much except from your arm,
The man who made me.
Oh. Wait, what?
Not... The creator of the soup and all of the other things.
Oh.
Not my father. I don't know who my father is. Well, I know who my father is. I don't know who my birth father is.
Right.
I'd assume he's probably dead.
Oh.
I mean, he kind of looks at Reese. I was in stasis for some couple centuries.
Oh. You're old.
I mean, not really. Just physically, and not even that. Because like I said, I was frozen. I was still vaguely aware of what was going on, but...
Is that why the Fey King stared at you? Are you older than him? Is he offended by that?
Volturus kind of like... You can tell he's like visibly uncomfortable. I just... How do I explain this without sounding insane? I'm pretty sure I've heard his voice before.
Well, yeah, he's on like every radio station.
No, not like that. I don't listen to the radio.
Oh.
Radio's done its ass.
Shush. Don't worry about it.
No, It's just... I don't know from where. I was sure I'd never met or heard of the Fey King ever, and then he started talking. And he kind of like shakes his head. It's probably just deja vu, but... I have You noticed he was looking at me too.
Yeah.
Vaguely disgusted? Maybe mildly terrified, which is not an emotion you normally see on him, from what I've heard.
Yeah. There was also like a lot of what I like to call his glance of, I want to experiment with you and see what makes you tick. That's what he did when I brought him Raihan.
Ah. Well, that's comforting.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's
Talk with him again at some point if he comes back.
maybe, but either way. So you were created, right? And you have a soup arm, and now you're here.
And my eyes match the stuff in your medication. Yes.
And your eyes match the stuff that's in my medication. We need to figure out what this is.
Yes. Just yes.
Yes.
I think that should be our first goal, though. He kind of looks at the stuff in the vial. I'm not sure where we'd start looking.
I don't know
Strange
either.
red stuff?
Strange red stuff. I mean, whatever it is, couldn't it be as bad as the rest of the stuff that was in my medication?
What else was in the medication?
Reese.
Reese?
Reese pulls out a little notepad and puts the vial away of like all the little notes on his medication. Well, there was pain reliever in there, which is good. That explains why my back hurts now.
And why it didn't hurt before.
And why it didn't hurt before. Mind-altering drugs.
Excuse me?
Suppressants for brain development and muscle development. And
That would
something
explain
that
why
stops.
you can't carry a book.
Yeah, and something that is supposed to teleport something away from me.
Volturus just kind of like thinks for a second. I wonder if that's why you'd never have any magic.
Maybe. I mean, the cat appeared. You've seen the cat.
The cat?
There's a like a void cat in our dorm now.
Right, the cat.
The cat. I don't know what to do about it because it's not my cat.
It seems to like you.
No, it seems to hate me. It keeps stealing my underwear. It seems to like Lulin. It doesn't like me.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't it appear in your room?
It did appear in my room, but I keep my windows open at night because it's hot in there, and I sleep with my hoodie on.
Well, Turris has an experiment kind of cast detect magic. Is Reese magical now, Skid?
Yes, I have. It's less of Reese himself and more like Raihan, who is magic. Like Reese having Raihan on him seems to like connect Reese to magic in a way. The TLDR is Reese is using Raihan's magic to cast.
Got it. Volturus kind of looks to Reese. You're vaguely magical now. I think
What?
it's got something to do with your brother, but you're magical now. Congratulations.
Was studying magic when he was alive.
You're magical now.
Oh.
We
know
need
how I
to
feel
figure
about
out
that.
what that red stuff is.
We need to figure out what that red stuff is. I also need to figure out why my back hurts. Because it's not very comfortable.
I'm sure it has something to do with the mysterious things on your back.
They're totally normal things on my back.
Most people don't have things on their back that hurt and need to be covered up by hoodies as a medical accommodation.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I can't exactly look at them that well.
Yes, because they're on your back.
Yeah. Reese is like beating around the bush of Volturus, maybe you should take a look because he doesn't want to show Volturus, but that would be the easiest solution to this problem of why do his
Reese-
wings hurt.
Volturus just kind of blinks a couple of times. Do you want me to take a look at the mysterious somethings on your back to figure out why they may be hurting you?
Yeah, a little bit, but also like
I need to
Yeah, a
pull
little
up an
bit.
image.
I
Yeah, a little bit.
already know they exist, Reese.
well, I know, but you don't know what they are. And I don't know, it's a little embarrassing. It's really embarrassing, actually. But
How?
mm. It's embarrassing.
Volturus, I have to ask you a very important question.
Yes.
You gonna do it?
What do you mean, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna just, like, rip off Reese's hoodie? What are you implying, Cooper?
What? You gonna look? You gonna look?
I feel like it's up to Reese whether or not Reese will show Volturus.
Yeah, Volturus isn't gonna go and non-consensually rip his hoodie off.
I mean,
Alright.
okay. I'll get to the chase here, Coop. I'll just. He like looks around to make sure no one's around real quick, and he goes, "I'll just show you. Just don't laugh. Just don't laugh."
Why would I laugh at this mysterious thing on your back, Reese?
One of them's smaller than the other. He starts like taking off his hoodie, and he like unbuttons his shirt. And he like
Aren't you guys in public right now?
No.
we're in private
Yeah.
right now.
Private-ish.
Technically, private-ish. It's a very real
Private-ish. Yeah,
I was
Reese,
gonna say, wouldn't this be more secure if you did it inside the dorm?
that would be
Yeah.
best.
It would.
Maybe, yeah. I'm gonna retcon Reese taking off, and he's kind of just gonna. Can we go back to the dorm? Can we go into my room? That
Yeah,
might be
sure.
better.
Yeah.
So, dorm, Reese
Oh
room,
my gosh.
cat,
Bro,
Cat.
fucking making me
Cat.
drag you all the way over there.
L.
Bonk. I'll move my own
Bonk.
token.
Okay.
Alright.
So Reese is kind of just like, okay. So then he takes off his hoodie and he unbuttons his jacket to show technically technically two wings. There's technically two.
There are technically two.
There's
I'm laughing
technically-
out of context.
there's like it's like one. It's more like 1.5.
I'd say closer to
Um,
1 1/4, actually.
It's one. It's more like 1.25. Because his first wing is just like, oh yeah, that's just like a big Vanta black wing that doesn't reflect any light. That's cool and all. You can't see the feathers. The other one, it looks like it would be cut off exactly where his secondaries would start. Like the rest of it just didn't grow. I have art in doodles now for all of you of what his wings
So
look
sweet.
like. Before whatever Cooper says will happen to them. But that's what they normally would look like. They're just, it's so black you can't see the difference in feathers. Like you can't see where they
literally-
line up at all.
You literally plagiarized Sephiroth with that one.
I did.
That was the joke, that he was a one-winged angel.
That's the bit. Except
that's
he has one in the quarter.
And
because
plus, Sephiroth technically has, like, 9 wings.
Reese has like one in the quarter. He has like a tiny little
Um,
baby wing, which is
Get it?
really funny. It's all down. It's all down feathers.
Volturus kind of looks at the wings and just kind of goes, "Why would I laugh at that?"
Well, I don't know. It's smaller than the
Felix has
other
those.
one. Well, yeah, but it's smaller than the other one.
Felix says that.
And I don't know. My dad laughed at it once because it was tinier than the other one.
Me out of character is laughing at Reese basically saying this as if he's talking about balls.
As if he's talking about
Walters,
balls
I
or
do
wing press.
need a perception or an investigation from you.
That's gonna
If
be
you are-
investigation, sir.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he-
quote.
Hmm.
I'm gonna quote Purple Eyes' abridged video of Code Geass.
Hmm.
Surely,
God.
no one cares that one boob is smaller than the other. No one really notices.
No,
Unfortunately,
this is
Reese's
true.
lack
Actually,
of
never
another
mind. I'm
full
rolling
wing is quite
perception. I forgot that I'm a fucking wisdom character.
You're wisdom caster.
Oh,
Shut up!
Skid, your voice, like, I'm sorry, but your voice just reminds me of your mom so much, even though you're sick.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I sound like
Cooper,
my mom.
that's a
when I
solid
say-
15 after modifiers. 12 plus 3.
Okay. So, as you examine the wings, and you're having this kind of jovial conversation, you can see
This was jovial.
the
Vaguely.
vaguely a bit of blood is running down from the base of the wings,
Reese's blood
as
is
well.
black.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
as well as you can see. How do I say this? Fuck. Like, you know that thing when like a muscle is cramping, and it
Like the
you can
twitching?
yeah, you can literally see it twitching.
Yes.
Yeah, the stars on Reese's bat are doing that.
So, how do I put this lightly? You're bleeding.
I'm bleeding?
Yes, from the base of your
Once
wing.
a month, baby.
Once a
From-
month, baby.
The base of rings. And,
That's bad.
these scar vein things
Yeah.
are
Those?
pulsing.
That's
Twitching.
also bad.
Yeah, that seems bad.
That's bad. I don't know how bad, just bad. I know that's bad because they're not supposed to do that. I don't think.
It would explain the pain.
That would explain the pain, yeah. It's getting worse by the day, the pain, that is.
Take the meds, Jid.
Take the meds? I can't, they don't work.
Oh, that seems like a you problem.
I mean, I can still keep taking them if they don't work.
They just won't do anything.
They just aren't working.
Yeah, Volturus kind of takes like a handkerchief out of his pocket and basically wipes up some of the blood. I'm assuming more just kind of drips out, Cooper.
It's not holding well. I'm gonna be honest. It's not holding well.
Leaky faucet situation.
Yeah.
Very much
Volturus just kind of blinks. You're losing a lot of blood.
We bandage it up, I guess. It
I'm
might be a
not-
little awkward.
I'm not sure if it'll hold. It's
Well,
he kind of like hands Reese the blood-soaked handkerchief.
no.
You haven't noticed this.
No. Well, it hasn't leaked through my clothes yet or anything.
Yet.
I don't know, it hurts and I don't feel my blood running down my back or anything. So I haven't noticed.
Volturus kind of taps like one of the veins. Is there sensation there, Cooper?
No.
Can you feel this?
No.
You have no sensation on your back.
That's even worse.
Except pain, apparently. And I'm not going to
Except
stab you
pain.
to figure out if that's true.
I mean, the pain's probably caused from me not taking my medication, but it might be because I haven't freed my wings since I came here at all.
I think it's probably related to the bleeding, which is probably because of the not taking the meds.
I should probably take my wings out more. That might be better for my health. My health that's already really bad, but it might be better. Oh.
For now, just keep an eye on that. Make sure it's not seeping through your clothes. If you have sensation in your hands, every so I'll keep an eye on it too, and I'll let you know if anything is, I guess, visible. But
Right.
yeah, be careful with that. And we should probably get going now before anyone gets suspicious. But
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
SOUS, you're sus.
And with that, you guys okay with closing the scene?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Reese's little
as-
baby wing.
His little baby wings singular.
Don't worry, it will get worse.
Oh boy.
I really hope so. I'd love an excuse to bully this kid.
Please
What?
do. Continue bullying
Thank
my
you,
little kid.
Diego.
Mhm.
May I
So-
just say that I really hate this character concept, so it comes naturally.
You hate him? Oh.
The concept, I believe.
You don't like the concept?
I'll get into it later.
Okay.
But Bert, keep going.
I'm gonna go greet
So-
my friends who broke in my house. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm still listening.
So, Cal, Sparrow, Pitsus, and Lulin,
Wait,
you
Mhm.
know that today is the day. You
What
are
day?
about to go on. You are about to go on the expedition.
Field trip.
To the Sylvester Cove.
I thought you were gonna say
Volturus.
test day. I was like, huh?
No. That's 3 days from today.
What?
Yeah, your midterm is coming up.
I'm just imagining that what was basically almost Skeletor level quality. That was pretty good, Tam.
What?
My what? Yeah.
You
You see
boob!
Volturus and Reese head out early.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Is it like an actual midterm as we only have one of them, or is it the bullshit midterms I've been dealing with where I have 3?
Per
It's just the
class?
one. For simplicity's sake, let's
Yeah.
say
Per
it's just the one.
class. Well, some
It
classes
is
don't have midterms.
It is just
2
the
of my
one.
classes have 3 midterms, and I'm malding.
It is
Yep.
just the
That's
one.
Columbia.
As soon as you get back
That's
from
college.
your expedition.
Imagine going
Midterms
into an
don't
Ivy
exist,
League and
you
not
just get
expecting a
tests.
ridiculous amount of work.
No,
Yeah,
I
bro.
expected this. I'm still suffering, but I expected it.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. Hopefully,
So
if your
you-
college is nice and all, they'll break out the petting zoos for your finals week.
They won't.
They won't.
They won't.
It's Columbia and it's New York.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's New York. Everything's cheap. Maybe cockroaches instead.
No, that's the floor below me.
That means you have them too in your walls, brother.
The rats. Or they'll bring out
Was
the
the
house
cockroaches-
centipedes.
No. The cockroaches were a different building. The rats were a couple floors below us.
Okay, then you
Below me.
probably don't have the rats.
You'll know
Yeah.
if you have cockroaches if you have a house centipede, because those guys chase cockroaches and eat them. Don't kill them, by the way.
Ooh, house centipedes.
I love
Well-
them. They're so funny looking, but they're also horrifying.
I think the cockroaches were a couple years ago. Yeah,
Alright,
that's
This is
what it
alright.
was.
right. I have
Anyway.
silverfish in my walls.
Minecraft
I-
reference?
I have brick walls. There's silverfish in there.
How?
They reside in bricks, like brick walls. Mine are paint.
Super.
In my room, my
Wait,
brick
wait.
wall is painted, so I don't have to worry about them.
I
Okay.
thought they were like wood eaters. Like
No.
bird
No,
wood.
no, no.
No?
They're in they're in stones and
Oh,
bricks. Yeah.
that's why they're okay.
So,
Yeah.
You're thinking of a different bug that
So
eats.
Cooper.
So yes.
Yeah, so Cooper.
So the 4 people that are still in the dorm while
Ah.
Reese and Volturus do hidden things away from everyone. I would ask, like, how are you guys preparing for this expedition?
We also have our midterm.
Yeah, you also have a midterm coming up in 3 days.
Is that like the
Which-
test or is that the dragon thing?
That is the test.
Okay.
The dragon's
The
final.
test, and then the midterm will. I say this. That is the school project. It's like basically you have the test, and then you have the kind of project you do for the rest of the year.
Okay.
hmm.
Yes. So let's start with you, Cal. You.
Well,
yes,
I'm just
please.
keeping an eye on Monch as I'm packing for the trip to the beach town.
Mhm.
And in between, putting stuff in, he's just like going over to his desk and reading off of some of his notes.
So half studying.
Half studying and half packing.
All right.
It's gonna take
what?
longer to do either or, but I'm trying to achieve the same goal within the same set of time.
What are you bringing?
My usual weapons, bow and arrows, the spear, shield, regular armor, and Cal usually just wears regular, church wear, I guess.
Mhm.
Like, he's not bringing casual beach or anything. He's just like bringing his usual getup.
All right.
And I guess he is bringing some extra stuff from Monch now that the little
Bringing
thing
the-
hatched.
You bring the little helmet as well for Monch?
What?
The little helmet.
Oh yeah, the little helmet. Yes.
Yeah, you may increase Monch's AC by 2.
Nice. I believe I did have that written down. That Monch's helmet has a +2 to it.
All right, cool. So you're in your room, and you see like Monch is like kind of rolling on your carpet.
Yeah, he likes doing that. He thinks it's mud. Like how pigs roll around in mud to keep cool because they can't sweat.
Yeah.
Well, Monch is
And-
just doing it because he likes rolling around.
Hmm.
And I believe you do have some money.
Yeah, 275 GP because I have not found anything worth buying because I didn't think that I didn't think haven't found anything quite useful for him.
Yeah, that's fine. So, all right, let's move on then to.
I've posted all my Reese Wing doodles if anyone wants to see them that I've been making for the past couple months.
It's gonna get worse.
I'm just imagining like just hideous, violent mutations, like actual like fucked up
Oh,
mutations, not like cool ones.
it does worse. It does worse. Anyway, Lulin,
Yeah.
how are you preparing for this expedition? Are you
I guess
buying anything? Are you like
Lulin is going to um look kind of disheveled. Um, and he's so there's like obvious bags under his eyes. Um, his hair is very unkempt, and he is basically like trying to pack, but the other guy is actually scribbling notes on the walls, staring at papers, and whispering him to like leads of when it's like reading articles or old documents. There's also a very crudely completed journalists club, um, what's it called? Uh, recruitment form on his work desk.
the Arkansas Star? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Arkansas Star?
Oh, fuck. Words, whatever.
The like Arkansas, but pronounced with all the letters like Kansas?
Is this gonna be like another Wyoming?
Arkansas. I swear. I've showed you the newspaper. You know I can't pronounce things.
Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
It's
know
the
I can't
Arkansas
pronounce it.
paper now.
Isn't it the Arcanus paper or something like that?
It's
Yes.
the Arcanix paper, the Arcanix Star,
Yes.
but I'm gonna call it the Arkansas Star from now
I
on.
was gonna
Oh
call
my
it. So
gosh.
I was gonna call it the Bailey Dougal.
Oh, it's
I
in
would kill
the.
That isn't really. That's no.
But don't call it that in all seriousness.
That is not
Right.
funny, honestly. Switching around two letters to make a different name isn't really that clever.
No, it's been overdone to death, unfortunately.
Brutal. Love crowd.
So,
Eh.
you're in your room, I imagine. Like you have, I guess, the detective board and like all the
Mhm.
strings attached. Are you using the red string or is it like black? Is it
I think
green?
I'm going to yeah. Let's see, Lulin. So
Did you
everywhere
take
he,
it from your rug and like used it?
I was actually kind of thinking that that Lulin would have gotten like some yarn, but they didn't have any more colors, so he was stuck using like pink and so like lime green. Just like the colors that people don't really use. I mean, they're on
Yeah, yeah.
sale, so why not? I guess. So
Speaking of
win
which,
at
Alright.
Cooper, did we
win
have
at
a
magical
did we
school.
ever go shopping last session?
I believe you did not.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think no one wanted to go shopping because no one wanted anything.
Yeah, that's
what?
the
Because
main
I've been
shopping.
needing to buy stuff for like for like 2 sessions now, and I
The problem
never
is
had
that
any time.
yeah, I remember now why I didn't buy anything is because I didn't have a lot of money, and a lot of these items on sale kind of pricey.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we did go shopping.
I could have sworn Skid said that you guys did go shopping.
No, Sparrow, you and I went shopping. You're the
Oh
only
yeah,
one who actually bought
them
anything.
two went shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Oh,
That is
and
right.
Because
so,
again, pricey.
Mm-hmm. And
How much
now,
gold did we get last session, Coop?
Fuck. Nah,
Not
what's
last
it?
session, but the session before that, when we got the letter about the shit with all the gold in
I
it.
think we each got 250.
Yeah, I think all of us got
I
like 250.
believe so.
Because I have 290, and I vividly remember not having that much before.
I have 170 and
Yes.
I don't know where the rest of it went. I forget.
You bought some
Oh, right,
Hellfire
armor.
items. And armor.
Armor. Access.
Yes, but you should have done 250.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so Lewin,
Mhm.
anything
So
else you
anyone-
want to do for the preparation?
So if anyone else was going to be walking by his door, they would hear frantic paper ripping, scribbling, and and muttering to himself. And he's going to go, yeah, I know. So that article was a bit outdated right there. And trust me, that journalist is not a good one to follow. And how he's preparing is, yeah, that's just basically crudely studying and prepping. But
Alright.
for the most part, he's able to get everything into like into a small backpack. What do you call like those athletic backpacks?
Duffel
Where
bag.
Duffel bag.
yeah, so just like a very small duffel bag. Lunan
Alright.
packs light. Because he was homeless for a little while, actually.
Ooh.
I remember you saying this.
Mm-hmm. So that's what's going on in his world.
Alright then. Felix, how are you preparing?
Um, Felix will, I guess, also just be in his room, kind of just, I guess, more doing research. Do you? There was a time skip, right, in between these sessions?
Not
Uh,
particularly, like one night, I'd assume.
yes, about a day.
I see. So would Felix be able to just get a book about this place and like touch up on
About
the
Silverquill?
history
No, about
of
the place we're
not
going, I think.
Silverquill, the place
Oh,
we're
okay.
going?
Soliana.
Yeah. I'll say so. Sure. So, go ahead and just roll me your intelligence then.
It's rolling what?
I will
Intelligence.
BRB. Someone take notes while I'm gone. I normally the one who does that.
The burb is in the
Oh,
bird bath.
-1, 3.
Damn. Alright. So you're kind of reading this book. And you're like, fuck. You're standing through the pages, and then you realize, shit, I don't remember what I just read. And then you have to go all the way back. And this book is taking a little bit longer to read than usual, just because it's like just boring history.
All right. I guess. Yeah, I guess just like I'm kind of just getting distracted. My mind's more preoccupied on other stuff as I kind of like think about, well, I got this sick new goggles that I recently got. Would Felix be able to just grab them out and then just like check them out and use them?
Mhm.
All right. I guess yeah, you'll just like head up to the top of the.
Is his brain scrambled like that one time when his brains were actually scrambled all over the hall?
Just minor
Yes.
side effects.
Minor side.
I've been waiting for this pun forever. Scrambled eggs.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so you head up to the roof and you like put them on, and
Alright.
what do these goggles do again?
Do you want me
I
to read it
remember
off
giving
or
you a
copy
bow.
paste?
Yeah, go ahead, read it off for me.
Alright. These crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across.
Oh, the eyes of the eagle. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that gives you advantage on perception checks. Visuals perception checks, not Rio had those. It's only visual perception checks.
Not audio?
No, nor smell.
Oh,
Just
fair.
It specifies that.
Yeah, no, fair. I mean, I doubt it would help with other senses other than sight.
Alright.
Do
Yeah,
I
you're
do-
kind of looking around. You got
I see
eagle
any-
eyes.
Can I
You see a
be?
rabbit.
Can I snoop? Do I see anything funny?
Go ahead and roll me perception at advantage.
Oh my! Oh yeah. I saw the advantage. I was like, do I already have advantage already? I should not. I should use my fucking actual dice. I swear, it's so fucking. Give me a second.
Mhm.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
Did we go on break or something?
No.
No.
Oh.
Sparrow's
Um,
being Sparrow.
Sparrow's being Sparrow. That's like it.
The
Were you
dice
guys
takes
rolling
10
for
years to
information?
roll. I don't know why.
He was rolling for perception.
Wait, I'm hearing like a million dice being rolled. A Cooper.
What? 16.
I'm rolling that 20s, baby.
So in the time I went, got up, pet my dog, and used the restroom, nothing has happened.
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
pretty much. Pharaoh couldn't pay attention to the book he was reading, and then he pulled out his goggles and decided, I'm gonna fuck around with these things. And Skid commented that, Rio owned a pair like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rio also owned Eyes of the Eagle. Because they're a based magic item. Actually, Ron has them too now that I think about it. It's a based magic item.
Skid, save your voice.
I have a cough drop in my mouth. We're good.
Alright,
Save your
so
voice.
Happened to your voice?
with a 16...
My voice is fine. I have water. Actually, I'm almost out of water. I'll get more.
Uh-huh.
Immediately proven wrong.
Yeah.
Immediately proven wrong. I picked up. I've been drinking water like religiously this entire time. I have to pee like every 10 minutes now.
Understandable.
Anyway,
Yes, do I see
continue,
anything,
DM.
Do I see anything cool with the 16?
Sure, yeah, you see...
Does he see any more drug deals?
Dude, I did roll in that 20.
I was the guy who found a drug deal.
Well, yeah, but like that doesn't mean there's more drug deals other than the one you originally observed going on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
could
true.
be normal, like Adderall or something.
Yeah, maybe they're dealing weed, magical weed.
Exactly.
Alright, you do see one thing in particular. Actually, two. You can
Ew.
see Ambrose, the new dark arts teacher, I believe is his title.
Don't
That
call
one
him the
magic.
dark arts teacher. We know what's gonna happen to him. Don't spoil it.
It's just Raven from Teen Titans.
We've all read Harry Potter,
Yeah.
even
Sorry,
though we
no.
all. Unfortunately,
Fucking
we've all
hate
read.
J.K. Rowling.
Unfortunately,
He's
we've all
the
read it.
philosophical professor. Very sorry. Different themes. Anyway, so you see him walking about in kind of distant corners of campus. But that is not the only thing you see. As you can see, the limousine that you pulled up in on your first day of class, and a slight glint from the windows.
Oh,
Am I getting watched?
Is this the Spider-Man pointing at each other meme?
I guess just instinctively, what is it called? Instinctively Felix is going to like just duck down and then double check if he saw it correctly.
Alright, so you kind of duck down, you slam back onto your roof, and you, like, how long after do you wait?
It's just like a 5 seconds to catch my bearings again before curiosity tells me to peek over.
Alright. Like, as you peek over, you can see, like, probably some, like, a little bit of tire tracks, not tire burn marks, and, like, some smoke left over.
Cool.
So he is getting
I
watched.
can't believe there's cars, but there's no radios.
Yeah, baby.
Felix will just like have this just sense of dread just kind of building in him as he just his mind can only think of one thing that
Oh,
that
wait, no.
would have caused this, and it's just like wrapping his head around was like, why was his mother kind of like here again, as they always been like keeping watch, and like because he expected it to be a bit more subtle.
The
at the
MILF
very
is here.
least. What was the
Did
dark
you
arts?
just say the MILF is here?
Yeah, we made jokes about Felix's mom being a MILF in the first session.
I forgot about that. The MILF is. I was like spacing out, and all I heard was the MILF is here. I was like, what? Who's here?
Does she
It's
look
his
like?
mom.
Interest instantly.
Does she look like Stella from?
My interest is peaked immediately. Give me the MILF.
I might have thought, Will.
Mm,
All right. Is that the end of
well-
your scene then?
I see. I guess Felix will. I guess now that they're on left, he'll, I guess, just fly and see in like the general direction, like a kind of like a half-assed tracking them down type deal.
There already. You could not see the tar from where you were.
All right, fair enough. What was the dark arts teacher doing again? He was just walking around, right?
Thought he was
No,
a theology teacher.
He's the theology teacher.
No. I heard this.
No,
Wait, theology, like religion?
Yeah.
physiology's the new magic theologist professor.
And he wasn't doing anything sus, right? I just saw him.
He was
in the
skulking
corners.
around.
He was
Corners.
literally skulking like a reaper.
Oh, can I skulk him?
The bird wants to skulk the man on foot. What a brilliant
So
play.
you, the bright gray bird in the sky, wants to fly over to the professor and
I
search.
have binoculars, so can I just like observe from a distance, seeing what he's skulking? I want to skulk him and see what he's skulking.
Uh, perhaps I.
The skulker is now the one being skulked.
He's getting skulked.
He's getting me when I'm getting skulked.
Sure, roll me stealth and perception.
Yo, okay. I'm rolling normally physical. 10. Okay, for stealth. Perception with advantage is 14. Wow, these are mid rolls all around. Oh my.
you're just getting him out of the way
My
now, buddy.
God.
Yeah, trust. I'm building it for the getting ready for the big roll.
I can't believe it. Player advantage.
It's just too.
Oh wait, no, fuck, he's a
Getting
wizard. Never mind.
skulked.
Never mind, he's a wizard. He has like +4. Shit.
Wait.
L?
Nah. Just bend the
So-
rules for little old me.
You already made his head pop
Don't
like a
kill
balloon.
Don't kill Felix again! He's
Yeah,
a little
that-
guy!
This is a professor. He wouldn't do that.
You made his
He
head
might.
explode like a balloon, so don't do it to him again.
I'm just racking up insanity points. I'm hoarding them.
Ratting up insanity.
Or is it more like a
Alright.
grape?
I guess a grape at this point, since you can read. I guess no, more like a popping paper, since you didn't do it multiple times. Or I'm about to. Anyway, 4th level chatting. No. So Felix, you fly over. You're not used to using your wings and stealthing as much, especially when you're trying to like use binoculars and steady yourself. This is very new. And you're not hiding yourself among the gray clouds. And you kind of like fly in front of like one of the very bright blue buildings, like that just accentuates your form so much that as you stroll around, you can see this your professor, the one who's supposed to go on you with this expedition, kind of like turn around and look at you.
It's very obvious that I was just snooping on him, right?
Well, you have binoculars eyes pointed at him. And he's like the only one in the corner of the map. So
Felix will kind of just, play it cool. He'll kind of just like be like, "Oh shit, he noticed," and he'll kind of just like, try to play cool and just kind of like take off his binoculars, just off his eyes, on his like forehead, and kind of just like wave to him in like a forced friendly manner.
Deception?
Nah, trust me. Fuck. Yeah, no, it's not coming. It was a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh,
so Felix. Has Felix lied before? Well, Felix has lied before.
Felix lies a lot. I'm guessing just seeing his mom fucked up his role.
Yeah. The image of your mother, like, flashes in your face, and it kind of, how do I say, it brings down your mood to, like, it darkens it to where when you were trying to be nice and friendly, it's like, you ever, like, when you see a crow and it looks at you and it's like, oh fuck, that thing's about to try to kill me.
Ooh, bird on bird violence.
That's the kind of, yeah, bird on bird violence, and like that's the kind of view you give off before like you shake your head, and like you can already see like the professor's like staring at you, and he doesn't look happy.
He doesn't
New
like
ping
being
as usual, I see.
I feel like he's gonna pack up his things. He's gonna go back in his room and then try his best to pretend to study at this point.
Alright. And then I will move over then to you, Tam.
uh-huh.
What is Pitsis doing to get ready for the
Counter
expedition?
question. How are we getting
Yes.
there?
Train.
Yo, train!
Train.
Okay.
Nothing ever good happens on trains.
What?
Uh-huh.
You have not played Wolfenstein.
Good things always happen on trains. Unless it's trains in Skid's game, and then only bad things happen on trains.
Only bad things happen on trains in
Oh,
my
actually,
company.
and my entire first Call of Cthulhu game.
And your entire first
Just
Call of Cthulhu
say,
game in which the
I
entire
was
thing took place
about-
on a train.
Yeah, the Infinite Subway. What was wrong
Infinite
with that?
Subway. Nothing bad happened there.
I mean, like, Skid, your character almost fucking died on that train, but
Twice.
you know.
I almost died as well, thank you very much.
You didn't die on the train though.
No, that's
Yeah,
true.
not on the train. That
Also,
was
that's
that
your
was to
fault for
Layla, who was
angering a
off of the
4-year-old.
train. Anyway,
It's your fault
Cooper,
for
get back to
angering a
your game.
4-year-old. That's
And my
kid.
character walked away completely unscathed.
He was mentally traumatized. He had quite a few insanity points, but yeah.
He didn't lose a single HP.
Shush! This isn't the topic of conversation. Cooper, continue.
Well, Tam, you haven't answered my question yet.
Yeah, okay, so taking a train. Therefore, carriage is not necessary. Therefore, can my goat actually fit on the train? Can I take the goat?
He'd
Okay,
need
cool.
to be in the cargo hold, I'm guessing.
So, let's say the equivalent of saddlebags have been packed. Because it's a metal mechanical goat. It can carry a fuck ton of stuff. And that's like all the bulky things that we might need. That, I don't know. What might we need that's bulky? Bedding? Food? Water? You know, that sort of stuff.
You're patent light for camping. Okay.
I don't know what's gonna be over there. Do we need to camp? Is there buildings? What's
We're going to a town, Tam.
we
We're
are?
going to a town with a beach on it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We're going to a beach town.
the town part was not clear. Anyway. Insert bulky stuff we might need here. I don't know. Like, she probably
Alright.
put her shields, like attached the shield onto it, stuff like that. And then, like, personal items are in a backpack.
All right.
And now she's just kind of like partly studying, but mostly focused on just building little knickknacks that might help and repairing
Okay.
because things get damaged.
A lot of things in
Mhm.
combat. get damage.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so as you do that, you can hear like the front door open and then close, and then Reese's door opens and then closes once again. You'd hear the whispers not only from Reese's room but also from Lulin's, as you're kind of stuck between like the how do I say, two different sanities.
Huh?
And with that, would there be alarms? Like, there's alarms now. As your alarm goes off, Pitsis, and it's about time that you head over to the train station, or at least the time you're supposed to be there with everyone.
What about our midterm?
Another midterm.
I thought that was
3
first.
midterms.
The
3
test
days, we'll
one.
be fine.
That's fine. I want to diss this first.
Okay.
I would
So
assume
if
that
it's
like
your
Volturus
alarm,
and Reese, when they were
just-
doing their sneaky shit, had already packed their bags beforehand.
Yeah.
It's very loose pack. Yes.
Reese has been here before. I think we established last time. So he's just like, he has like his hoodie pile that's usually on his bed is gone. It's packed in a bag.
Yeah, Volturus just has all of his normal stuff that he uses for like combat, etc. His like multiple sets of the exact same robes, and his very, I would like to say probably very expensive natural fur. And then just, all of his books and study equipment.
Yeah, Reese has all those things, and he has his fucking sword.
You packed the blue blood.
Did
That
who?
was sent.
Yes, I will take the blood with me.
Oh.
Volturus doesn't want to leave that alone. He feels like it's important.
Reese is gonna take his meds with
Okay.
him. I should specify that. He takes his
Alright.
meds. He takes his meds. He hasn't not taken them. He keeps taking them, even if they're not working.
Alright.
Was that just my alarm, or did other people have alarms set?
Everyone else, I think, has already left to go over there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
There's you.
okay.
Yeah.
Is Cooper dying for anyone else?
Yeah, Cooper's roboting. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Cooper, you're
Okay.
roboting.
Yeah, you're roboting.
You're still
Is this
roboting.
better?
There you are.
No?
Welcome back to
I'm
existence.
alive.
He's back.
I live. Alright. So do you all head over to the train station?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The train
Mhm.
station.
Train station. So, this is your last opportunity to buy stuff. I will say that.
How much are health potions?
I was about to say that.
50.
50?
Fuck,
I'll buy
never
2.
I'm finally able to buy alchemist supplies. How much are they? Or alchemist tools and
Probably
alchemist
50 as well.
supplies.
Probably 50
Okay.
as well.
Okay, cool.
There's also magic items from unknown acquisitions. All of that is, yeah, right there.
Wait, this place doesn't sell thieves' tools, right?
No.
You didn't get those?
I mean, just visit a hardware store. They're basically thieves' tool centers, man.
Tim.
I have these tools.
Fuck.
Yes.
Lunar. Why did I say that? Can I buy? There's no way I can get thieves' tools.
This place seems to not sell them, unfortunately.
How dare they?
I
not put
honestly thought you had them.
university students with tools to break in and entering. Nah, I don't fuck with these tools. I'm a good rogue. I would never do anything illegal.
You can just borrow Pixis's if need be.
If push comes to shove, yeah, that's what I was hoping for. But fair enough. I see how it is, Lunar.
Very much so.
Anyway, that's I got nothing else.
Oh, sorry. It is 25 per health potion. I'm very sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
because they're
cool.
standard health potions.
Okay, here's my thing. On the way to the train station, I'm gonna pick up 2 regular healing potions and a potion of heroism.
Ooh.
All right.
Based. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up alchemist tools / supplies, etc.
So I'm gonna subtract the 250, and I'm gonna subtract the 100 GP and add the 2 potions. Is that cool, Coop?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Well,
Potion
I'm
of
not gonna buy
heroism.
anything. I think it's funny to point out that Reese goes with you guys while you guys are shopping. He's wearing a backpack and he looks incredibly uncomfortable wearing a backpack. And Voltaris, you know why?
Yeah, Voltaris knows why, and Voltaris is like he has a bat. He has like his fancy schmancy library bullshit bag, basically slung over his shoulder. Like think like the old timey postman bags. I actually own one.
Yeah.
And he's got like I would like say it's like a very small. Like the carry-on suitcases you shove in the overhead bins? Yeah, one of those.
Nice.
People
Reese
who
is
know
Just rocking
people
a
who
massive
know
fucking
how
backpack.
artificers work. How much stuff can you make with an ingot?
No idea.
Depends
You'll
on
just
the
have
DM rolls.
Yeah, it depends
And
on the
depends-
DM. You'll just have to be like, Cooper, how many ingots will this cost to make? And he'll give you a number.
It also depends on what you're trying to make, because
Yeah.
one ingot, like how big it really is an ingot. Are we
Not as
talking like
big
a
as you
Fort
think it
Knox
is.
bar of gold, or are we talking like something the size of a stack of cards, basically? Box of cards. Fuck.
1 ingot is 5 pounds. Always.
Worth of metal, yeah.
But not all metals weigh the same.
Exactly. More expensive
right.
and denser metals are gonna cost more.
Yep.
I also don't know what all these metals are.
Do you need me to go through them, Meadow?
I know steel and mithril. That's kind of self-explanatory. What the Huh?
Mithril.
Adamantine, iron.
Those are Googleable.
Yeah.
Fire.
Okay.
Fire steel. You can
Fire
craft,
steel, trooper
fire.
blade.
Yeah, ice
And ice
steel.
steel.
You can try.
And dark
Yeah.
steel.
Dart steel. Dart steel. Do you have questions or?
Cooper, what about a cloak? So cloak of protection, but can it be reskinned as a leather jacket of protection?
Unfortunately, Unknown Acquisitions isn't selling a cloak of protection right now.
Okay, what about rings of protection?
Same.
It has what's listed on there, I think, Will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bracers of Archery, Circle of Blasting, Goggles of Easel, Potion of Stone to Stand, an Immovable Rod, and an Alchemy Judge are currently up for grabs.
Do bracers so
Also,
of archery
Cooper,
only
The
work
first
for...
thing under crafting supplies is metal scarps.
Will
Traps.
bracers of archery only affect physical things, not magic.
Yes.
It affects arrows and bullets. Last time,
Yes.
because Rio had them.
Mm.
And that is it.
I got guys. Unrelated question: how do you spell delicacy? Oh, it's with 2 C's. That's why it's spelled wrong. Never mind.
Delicacy.
Sounds
What
me.
page? What page are we looking at again? For
It's just as soon as you're on the thing, it just shows up.
Oh, he
It's
can't
still
see it.
tab.
Let me take a screenshot for you.
Just go to the journal, and oh, we don't actually have. Oh no! Go to the journal, and that's the first thing at the top. There's stores, and then you click on unknown acquisition selection. There's the list.
okay.
Here, I'm gonna take a screenshot for you, Will.
Thank you.
Alchemy jug would be really funny, but I don't think Reese would buy one. Let me click a
I
shit
posted
ton of
a comment
mayonnaise.
there.
Mayonnaise. Yo, I mean, it's disgusting.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things you can make with an alchemy jug is a shit ton of mayonnaise.
Yeah, for sandwiches.
Also explosives. The alchemy
Thank you,
jug.
Critical Role, for teaching the internet that one.
I learned that from you when you blew us up in Afira.
Can I get an elaboration on this?
So
The alchemy jug
You go ahead.
Let
you
me
have
let me
one.
do it.
Yeah, you
The
got
alchemy jug. Can I?
Yeah.
The alchemy jug is a magical item that's basically just like a jug that magically produces and fills itself up with whatever liquid you specify repeatedly, like a day. So like you can use it to summon a whole bunch of water, beer, mayonnaise, and in one case, enough liquid nitroglycerin to blow up a canyon to stop a bunch of murder crabs.
Yep.
Does it blow up the jug too, or do you?
No,
No.
use it to summon the liquid nitroglycerin. Then you use then you just pour it down into the ground and make a bomb with that.
If you want to know the specific liquids, it also has a maximum amount of the liquids, but the liquids it can give are acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh and salt water, and wine.
You can't use it for potion. You can't use it for potions, but it's a great utility item if you can like figure out what else to use all that liquid stuff for.
You can make 2 gallons of mayonnaise, which is technically, I think, 2 gallons of mayonnaise counts as like 6 days of rations.
No.
You have
Yes.
to be very mentally strong to be able to eat mayonnaise for even a day.
Or you need to be the fucking TF2 sniper holed up in a tower.
That
That
too.
is some saving throw.
That is.
But yeah. That's
your
what you
pants
would.
explode.
So you can summon 2 gallons of mayonnaise, 2 gallons of vinegar, 1 gallon of wine, 12 gallons of salt water, 8 gallons of fresh water, and it goes. You can also summon 4 gallons of beer and 1 gallon of honey, and then the rest are in ounces and quarts.
Oh, crippling alcoholism? Oh my.
Yeah, you get so much wine. Technically, you could sell that. Technically. Doesn't
So
specify
is
what kind
Cal
of wine.
the only one buying stuff then?
I already
Well-
said what I was buying.
Well, okay. Oh wait, what did you buy? Oh, the
Alchemist
tools.
tools.
Yes. Sorry.
I'm gonna Cooper. I'm gonna get 2 more potions of healing, so I'll have 4 in total, and that'll be it for me.
All right. 50 gold spent.
100 actually. It's 100 actually.
No. It's 25
Total.
per.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Would it be
Skid.
nuts to put metal on
Shoot.
hold?
It's up to you. You can ask your teammates.
No, I mean, if I need it, it would be implied that I bought it now. But if I don't need it, then I don't. You get what I'm saying?
I do, but it will make.
Because I don't know the quantity of metal that I am going to need.
For
Depends on what you want to
Just
make. You have
anything. That's if we're gonna be there, and if I need the materials to make stuff, I don't know what I'm gonna
How
need
many
to make. So I
bars
don't
do you
know.
currently have?
I got some scraps.
How many
That's not
bars
gonna
can you
make
feasibly carry? Because we also have
You-
carry. Wait,
I don't
Yeah.
know how many bars can the goat carry.
they're.
Well, regular goats can possibly hold up to 400.
It's a metal goat.
It's
So-
a mechanical goat.
That is
It's
a
a-
DM question then.
Ride your
automaton.
artificer. You can ride your artificer companion. That's
you
how
can
much
ride
weight it
that
can
thing.
carry. Roughly one person
It can
and all
carry,
their equipment.
Yeah, it can carry 1 person and their equipment.
So assuming like 120 pounds plus 30 pounds of equipment, that's
About 150 to 200 pounds is the consensus I've seen. Yeah.
possibly like twice its weight.
Yeah.
What if that thing too had like a deployable immovable rod?
you could buy
Unicorn
it,
goat.
put it in there.
Yes, a unicorn goat where it just walks
Unicorn
up to somebody.
goat.
Yeah.
The unigoat.
So, I will allow it for now, Tam. But on future projects, I will say like you have to buy it now.
I don't have a frame of reference.
No, you're fine. That's why I'm allowing it.
To be fair,
Alright,
we're gonna be in the town, so you can always just feasibly get stuff when we get there too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is very true. Okay, yeah. I keep forgetting
Alright.
the whole we're in civilization thing.
So strange. And then, Felix, do you want to buy anything? Or Sparrow, sorry.
No, I was gonna do a bit. No, let's just say no. Let's just do normal.
All right. Well, then you all head to the train station. Buddy, like accompanying you as steps behind you, as you see Ambrose and Arena, and Ambrose is giving Felix the stink eye before kind of just wiping his brow and goes, hello, students.
Greetings.
Well, have you all been packed? Are you all ready for the expedition?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Me and Arena will be grading you throughout this and making sure nothing happens to you. Please, board the train, and I will discuss the details along the way.
Cal's holding Monch with both hands, like I don't know, like a dog. And he just looks at Reese with some mild suspicion as he goes to board.
Reese currently has the void cat with him because it won't leave him alone. It's currently sticking its head out of his backpack, and he's not happy about it. But there's nothing he can do about it because he'd feel bad leaving it by itself. So he is the cat. Reese kind of shoots Cal back a worried look as he also boards the train. Reese kind of looks to Volturus help me. Why did he look at me like that?
Volturus just kind of shrugs at him like, man, I don't know.
Reese looks a little defeated, but he boards the train.
Alright. So, you all board the train. You kind of all take seats, and you all. It's the same one that you kind of train you used to get here. Arena kind of steps up.
So is it like a steam train, or is it like a
electric
Avatar?
Electric magic.
Ooh,
electric magnetic train. Yeah.
It's Magitech.
Oh, so they have electric magnetic trains, but they don't have radios? I see.
Damn straight.
So why would they need radios? There's magic.
Yeah, magic's much more reliable than radio. Better audio quality.
So there's an equivalent to radio then?
No.
What do people listen to?
Nothing, apparently.
Bards.
Silence.
I'm so sorry that your generation grew up with Spotify. I can't deal without it.
Dude, I grew up listening to the radio only when I was going to sleep.
Some people
We're all
had to deal
older than
without it.
you. Except for Loon and
me.
Tam.
Yeah.
Except for Loon and Tam, we're all older than you.
Old man.
Shut the fuck
future
up, you
is
little
now,
bitch.
Man. So, Arena steps up. She's like, alright, so, we're going to Celeste Cove. This will be an expedition to solve the crisis going on there. A giant monster has been played in the area and destroying buildings. You sits will find where it's been hiding and defeat it within a battle. Me and Mr. Ambrose will solve, make sure none of you get fatally wounded, and Buddy there will be making sure nothing happens to the rest of the cart and supplies if we weren't there.
Hey assholes!
Is there any
Godzilla's in the
questions?
area. Fucking deal with it.
Wait, we're
Very
here
much so.
to kill a giant monster?
Well, yes. It's been smashing buildings around Stalista Cove. That's been providing spices and food towards
Isn't It's a
Erelon.
little extreme.
What has the town folks
There's
done
close
lately?
layman?
Kill its babies?
It is your job to investigate. We don't know anything yet, so Well, we know a little bit, but
Al raises his hand.
yes, Mr. Tao.
Zenovi, and do we know what type of creature it is? Like, is it aquatic in nature, draconic, or is it like
It
fey in nature?
has been raising itself out of the ocean and destroying buildings. So I believe aquatic in nature.
Okay, but that could be anything. So,
Was its habitat disturbed in recent memory?
I do not know.
I think that assumes us knowing what its natural habitat is. Just because it keeps attacking from the water doesn't mean it's from the water. It might have come up from underground for all we know.
That is a very important deduction, Mr. Zenobia.
He just shrugs, and you see him. He's like got Monch on his lap like a Bond villain cat, and he's just like stroking the back of the scales.
Eh,
Any other questions?
You expect us to kill this thing. However, what if it's outside of the scope of our abilities? After all, we're just first-year
Well,
students.
that's what Buddy and your bros are here. In case it is too far out of your depths, we will step in and handle it. But it is your job to at least find it and investigate it first.
All right, fair enough.
Any other questions from the class, or
So like any question?
Al raises his hand again.
any questions? Mr. Zenobia?
Where are we going to be staying during the duration of this monster hunting trip?
Well, for this 3-day trip, we have booked. The school has paid for a tavern, for 2 different rooms for us to stay in.
Okay.
You will have 3 nights to complete this.
Does this include the food?
Yes, it includes food.
So is there 2 rooms for all of us students, or 2 rooms, one for you two and one for the rest of us?
This second option, one for me and Mr. Ambrose, and then the other room for you, class 7.
Reese shoots a nervous glance over to Volturus, who he's probably sitting next to.
Yeah, Volturus kind of he's kind of sitting there and just kind of like looks back at Reese with a little concern. However, Ambrose is the guy who suddenly managed to basically have knowledge on our last expedition with the Eldritch Bomb that we didn't tell him, correct? He's that guy who I've been very sus of.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Yes.
Who also wanted
He
our
said,
the
"Oh,
research
the
notes, too.
notes." Yeah, he said, "Oh,
Yeah,
the notes." and he didn't mention
Volturus
notes.
has been not giving him a look of he's been giving him a look of very veiled distrust. Like, if someone was looking at him, they could tell it wasn't just Volturus's mildly blank and unnerving stare. There is something behind it, however, what is kind of unreadable. In his mind, he's basically like, I don't trust him, I don't trust him, I don't trust him. What if he feeds this to the creature? So he doesn't really look at Reese too much. He just kind of like takes a glance at Reese, kind of like gives him like a look of I feel, I understand, and then goes back to just kind of looking in this guy's general direction sussly.
Yeah, you can see he's like reading from the book, like the news and like kind of many sources he seems to be reading from. And go ahead and roll me perception if you want.
Sure.
All of us, or just Elune?
Just a little since
13.
Luke's looking at him. He seems to be writing something down in his spell book. It doesn't look like spells, but like notable pieces of the news.
Using a spell book? like a notebook.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
And you can see that as he writes, some of it seems to disappear. It takes a while, but
He's got disappearing ink on his pen.
Interesting. I'm now even more sus of him than I already was.
alright. Orita kind of looks around. It's like you can see like she's a little bit skittish, but like, any other questions?
Do you have the winning lotto numbers?
333 646.
Cool.
Cal raises his hand again.
Mhm.
How much support can we expect from the local authorities? Like, are they going to try and stonewall us? Or are they going to, like, try and help us in our investigation?
They should be going for full support, since they do want this monster to be taken care of as well.
Alright, and I guess this is my final question. Why us?
Well, this is to train your ability to track monsters and, defeat them. This is more practical than anything, since it will be your duties to carry out these after you graduate. It's more than anything to test them now and, well, have a good idea of where you stand with your abilities currently.
He like, nods and is like, okay then.
Alright. With that, Orino will sit down and wait for the train to pass. Would anyone like to do anything on the train before something happens?
Something happens, TM.
Volturus is re-looking over his notes like a fucking nerd. This
Okay.
is a fucking nerd.
Reese is glancing over at Volturus's notes while also taking the cat out of his backpack. And you know, like how people like hold cats by underneath their their elbows and like play with their arms. That's what Reese is doing right now, and it looks really ridiculous. But because he's just doing that absent-mindedly to his cat while glancing at Volturus's notes.
Lulin is going to be reading a newspaper as he is currently highlighting things in it.
Alright.
Cal's gonna just like take a nap and rest while he's on the train.
Safe.
I guess Felix will kind of slowly make his way to what's the name of the theocracy teacher?
Ambrose.
Ambrose. He'll kind of Ambrose is he singing in like a single chair or a duo chair?
He's sitting in a single chair.
All right. Phil's kind of just walk over and kind of just like lean over to his side. It's just like, hey, it's about like earlier today.
Yes, Mr. Felix. You were having a trained eye on me, it appears.
Wait, what did you say?
You had a trained eye on me.
Yeah, that was. I didn't actually. That's what I wanted to talk about. I didn't mean to. See, I got these cool like goggles, and kind of just like show them off. Not really, just like in a way that's just like he doesn't really expect you to actually for him to actually look, but just more like, yeah, they exist. And we accidentally had met eyes. I didn't want you to think I was like some like stalker or anything. I really don't want to give off that bad first impression.
Volturus kind of looks to Felix in all of his horrible social oblivion and asks very genuinely, well, were you stalking him?
No, I wasn't stalking him. I was just looking around campus,
I've been hearing rumors on
paradigm.
campus that there's a weird avian creature that goes around and follows students at night.
He also kind of just like stand there, just like thinking in his head, wait, but I stay up late at night all the time and go on like flying routes. Wait, that's not about me, right?
Okay, good, because it was either that or it's going to be a local bug myth called the Mothman.
Boo! This is out of character. Boo!
Doesn't like the Mothman. But yeah, no, I just wanted to clear things up.
So, is there some kind of like unresolved issues of why you like to stalk people at night?
I don't. Like I said, I don't stalk people. I just like going on late night flights because, you know, I have trouble, you know, going to sleep. So it's nice to fly a little bit.
And you just conveniently watch people.
Well, you know, people like, I mean, you can be curious and like people watch, right? That's not. I mean, everyone does that, right?
Mr. Felix.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to talk about your tendencies, right?
I'm sorry, sir. I'll go back to my seat.
It's just don't let it happen again.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. It won't happen again.
Okay.
Out of character, it will happen again, and I will get caught the second time.
God damn it.
Don't know
how I quoted this exchange.
Finally, I said something that was quote-worthy.
Finally. Alright, so with that...
Is there any music going on right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We dread you all over. You hear the train kind of like come to a stop as you see Buddy like pull out all of your luggage, and Marina and Ambrose kind of like come to hop out and wait for you all to line up. Alright. They do roll call just because they have to. You're a small enough group that they kind of don't worry.
Why am I not at full health?
Stuff to
sneezed.
tell on the train ride.
Yeah, you kind of like hit the fucking, I don't know.
Reese's
Hit your
cat
head
was
getting on and
scratching
off the
you.
train.
You bumped your head when getting something that fell under your table.
Volturus is 5'3". He's a short little guy. He's
Reese's cat
height.
Reese's cat was scratching at you for whatever reason, and it just kind of hurt a little bit too much.
Yeah,
Easy.
bit you. Bit the
He
shit
took
out of
mental
it.
damage from Pixis's accidental racism.
That as well.
Didn't say a single thing the entire train ride. What are you kidding? What are you saying?
Volturus thought about it again.
Yeah.
Wait, so Pixis was being racist earlier?
No, that's the point.
Ah. So it was subtle racism.
Low-key racism, if you will.
So, Ambrose and I trying to step forward. Alright, to complete this expedition, before we begin the searching of everything, to help you out, we have marked 3 locations of interest. We must also, before encountering this monster and beginning to fight it, give us a description of the monster, a creature type, and where it is headed next. Is that understood?
So you just want us to research the creature. Okay, got it.
Yes, this is a research and track mission. And then at the end of it will be if the training that you have put forth in the following last 3 weeks has shown any progress.
Question: Who's overseeing this operation?
Aren't them two?
Me and Arena will. Buddy
Alrighty.
is here for support only, guarding your luggage and rooms so that nothing will be taken.
Alrighty. So what's the locals like?
Well, they are very much sea folks.
Oh yay, my
We
kind of
do
people.
have we do have some noble blood that will help us. The Coast Guard, I'm just gonna call them that for now, have agreed to also help in this investigation, but they are not allowed to help you fight this monster.
I've also been here before because we're pretty close to where I'm from, so I've been here for vacations, so I know where a couple things are.
Hmm.
So, the three notable locations: the Coast Guard's office, the Noble's house, and the Merchant's Bazaar.
I vote we go visit the Coast Guard first.
That does seem like the smart idea.
I don't know. The bazaar seems pretty fun. I mean, you
Youth.
know, you're probably right.
Are you suggesting we go there because you want to go shopping, or because you think we're gonna find a good lead there?
Or there's someone else that you want to stalk?
The first two, the second one, and definitely not the third one.
Right.
Remember, you have 3 days to do this. Just be
Let's-
careful and deliberate.
Let's go to the Coast Guard first, I think.
Yes, I'd also like to get information on exactly what buildings have been destroyed to see if we can find some sort of pattern.
Also a good idea.
Alright.
Is splitting up not an option? Because if we go
No.
all three, okay.
If
Well,
that thing comes out of the ocean and attacks the town again, all of us being in the same spot would probably be the smart move.
Yes, I agree.
I'm kind of curious about the likelihood if this might have been summoned by a nefarious group.
hey, it's a good. Let's put that down somewhere.
A nefarious group?
Yeah.
Basically, what are the chances of it attacking in the next, say, 2 hours?
Well, didn't they say that only attacks at night?
Nighttime?
It might
Well-
change its attack pattern.
Maybe. But it's been consistent so far.
Just because there's a pattern doesn't mean it's going to stick to it.
Well, we don't know if it has intelligence or not. Maybe it sticks to the pattern because it's nocturnal. It could sleep during the day.
And on the off chance it isn't, then we're boned.
Well, yeah, we have to obviously keep vigilant.
We have the little communication things.
Bone would be a bit too much. I mean,
I don't think
the place has already
separating
been attacked.
would be best.
So it's not like it'd matter.
You never know.
Fair. I guess let's just. We can always just go to the Coast Guard and split up the next if we really feel like we're tight on time.
We have 3 days.
Yeah, how fast can 3 days go?
You'd be very
Very.
surprised.
Yeah. Nah. But I guess I mean it's all agreed. We'll just go to the Coast Guard's office.
Yes.
Any
Okay.
anyways.
They are leaving it completely up to you. This is an examination of your abilities.
Stopping by, like, the equivalent of the dorm beforehand, or just going straight?
You're
In.
up to do. You're allowed to do what you want. The test has already started.
Oh shit.
Well, Buddy already has our luggage, so
Oh yeah, that's true.
we could just go straight away somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to the Coast Guard.
To the Coast Guard.
Now,
To the Coast
DM,
Guard.
when we're looking at these Coast Guard, how easy? Anyways,
No, go on.
Asking if they're hot or not. Like shirtless like lifeguards, you know?
The Coast Guards usually wear full uniforms.
True.
We just
Oh,
go
If
to
we
like,
are
scroll
they so
down a little
hot?
bit, there's NPC pictures.
Yo.
Oh, that's a hot woman right there.
Well, there you there you go.
Hey, there you
I
go.
don't. She doesn't. They don't seem to be part of the Coast Guard. I don't want to be like
Yeah, no.
judgmental, like not judgmental, shallow or anything, but they don't
Al is just looking at the bird with the most contemptful look ever.
I did not mean to say this in person, in character.
Always specify.
Fair enough. I'll specify.
Alright.
Also, me pointing out the hot woman, I think by me pinging on the map
Hot
proves
woman.
that was not in character.
Hey. Who knows?
No, Volturus is not into people like that.
All right. Should we split up?
we just said we should stick together due to
Yeah.
Stick together
Yeah,
in the same
but, like-
location does not mean stick together and all attack, quote unquote, attack the same people at the same time with a conversation.
I mean, it's just like, are we just gonna go and interview everyone like one by one, just all 6 of us? I thought we could.
Well, we
Split
just
up
need to
when
talk
we're
to the
nearby.
Coast Guard. We could see if they have like the head Coast Guard. We could
You
just
mean
all
like a
go talk to.
captain?
Yes, like a captain Coast Guard, like the captain of the Coast Guard. We could just go find them.
All right.
And if we need to, and if we need more information, we think they might have more. We can go ask individual Coast Guards.
is that what you're saying? So for you, what was it, Felix, that you prefer to work alone?
I just wanted to split up and like just like ask for people.
If you don't want to be so fuck with us, so just say so, man.
I have literally died or almost died.
Yeah,
You did die.
Or I
actually.
did die, but
Yeah.
let's not.
That's
So-
because you broke ranks.
That,
mhm. And so,
What if?
so
I don't
what if
need advice
what if none of us are
about-
there when your head explodes again to help help get you resurrected?
What?
None
if-
of you helped. You were just you,
Guys, idea. So
Yeah.
there's 6 of us in total. 4 of you can go find the captain of the Coast Guard, have your little talk conversation thing. Felix and I can split off and go talk to locals and get their perspective, because locals / other people here. Because then we're all in the same location, close enough to get together where we can communicate if need be. And
Guys, we have the stupid devices. We can talk
I
over any
said that.
distance.
I said that earlier. I said that.
I didn't say anything because I was enjoying you guys like bumble into each other trying to figure out a plan. This
I'm
is out
more
of character.
I'm
Very
more
helpful.
so interested in mutual survival, but alrighty.
All right,
I
fine.
mean, if we're all within 50 feet of each other, I think mutual survival is kind of easier than if we were across the continent.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think as long as we stay within quick walking distance, we should be alright.
So when Pixis says it, it's fine. But when I say it, I'm trying to be split from the party.
I
Because you
didn't
wanted to
shoot
go
you
off by
down.
yourself.
That's
Can Clive, Cooper, I'm just calling you Diego. Can Clive, in theory, pick Felix up?
Yes.
Mhm.
Just yes, it can. It can pick people up and carry them.
I mean, like, horn into, I don't know, does Felix wear a jacket? Like, the hood and just yeet onto their back?
Sure, go ahead and roll me Clive's athletics.
Oh god, what is Clive's athletics?
Felix, if you are trying to resist, roll me out acrobatics.
What is Clive's
Felix will
athletics?
be
Hold on
too
for a second.
distracted.
That'd be +1,
Okay.
I think. I can do that. Damn it, where's the thing? D20 +1. Oh, that's an 11.
Well,
I just learned that my
Felix is
baby
not
dragon is
fast.
stronger than me.
Is
That's
athletics?
amazing.
That's awesome.
No, it's
Athletics
since
is dexterity, right?
No, it's
Isn't it?
strength.
right.
It's
It's strength.
strength?
Athletics?
I was getting it confused. With acrobatics. So that's a 12 then.
Yippee.
Okay.
Yippee.
So since Felix is not resisting, it goes around pretty well. He has like 5 kind of like and like
Flips him like an omelet.
Yeah, and like Felix, you kind of use your wings as you kind of like settle down back onto its back.
Felix will, during this entire thing, just still be bitching about this whole situation.
He always bitches.
As-
How is that different than any other time?
Well, this time he's getting picked up while doing it, you know? And I'm guessing
Okay, You
Pixis
guys
and us will...
go have your fun talk with the captain and be all official and stuff. We're gonna go. Yeah. Okay, come on.
Are we still on the train?
No.
No,
We're off the train.
no, you're in the city now. You're in the city now.
Mm,
Well, town.
I'm assuming the captain's the person outlined in red.
Really? What made you think that?
I don't know. It's the only armored person-looking guy.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay, good.
So who's going to see the captain and who's fumbling around?
Al is headed towards the captain with Monch, and he basically has Monch on a leash now. Monch has like the little helmet and like on a leash, just like bumping into things.
Important question. Does Monch wear a collar or a harness?
Harness.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? He has a strength of 16. A collar would do no good.
Oh, Reese is as strong as
Oh.
Monch, technically.
Damn.
I'm just
Monch is very
And
capable
Monch-
of overpowering
And
Reese.
Monch is a baby.
And
Oh,
Monch is
yeah.
a baby, and Reese is a to be
Mostly
fair,
grown.
Reese is mostly. I mean, less than mostly grown, seeing as what his meds were doing to him.
I'm just
Remember, Monch has the
imagining
dimensions of a baby pygmy hippo.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Monch is making me think of like the 1990s Beethoven, where that dog is canonically strong enough to stop a dump truck.
Beethoven?
Beethoven. It's in one of the the really shitty sequels from the 2000s.
Oh. I was about to be like the composer?
Yeah, I was like, the music guy?
The music guy?
Oh, there
Anyway.
was a movie about a dog called Beethoven.
Oh. You should have specified. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll follow Cal to go deal with the captain.
Is there
The
any
Coast
local
Guard
food
captain
vendors?
is which one again?
The red one.
This one.
Okay, yeah, moving my guys over.
Cooper, is there any nearby food or fish stands?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Actually, having money for once, Lulin is going to approach the person at the fish stand. Hi.
Oh, we're splitting up more. Okay.
I thought, I'm just doing this as we're walking. Uh-oh, I'm getting, gotta talk to
No,
my
we
dad,
could-
so we can go ahead and skip my part.
So Cal's walked up to the Coast Guard captain. Who else is with me?
Reese is with you.
Anyone else like to join us?
Well, Turris is gonna make sure the other fuckers stay mostly in line.
Okay, Coop's internet crapped out.
Technically,
Oh.
Lulin was also tagging along. They just split off for a half second. Oh,
Yeah, and then he had to go talk to his dad, but he said he was gonna go hit up the fish stand for food.
Yep, and I am back now. Lulan is just holding like a fish fillet. Not bad.
A lightly fried fish fillet?
Yes.
Raw.
It's wrapped up in newspaper. That's how you know it's good.
You know, this is actually pretty cool. It's called like a rainbow trout.
Well, you're doing the food thing again.
I know I am.
What's the food thing that Will does?
Thing.
You told me to remind you when you did it, Will.
Yeah.
What's the food thing?
So the thing is that whenever I play D&D,
Hello?
like, apparently like my shtick is I always have
Hello.
my characters do like eat food.
They do in fact do that actually.
So I'm like, and for some reason it's all like, oh yeah, so like our characters are you never eaten D&D. I go, okay, cool, I'll just start doing that. And next thing you know, I just started doing it for like all my characters. So yeah.
Hi, Coop,
like-
you back?
Yes, Coop is no longer dead.
So yeah, I'm holding up a fish fillet. Pretty good. Pretty good tartar sauce too.
Is Cooper back?
Why don't you guys try out
Either
some
he-
of the local delicacies?
Either he crapped out or his internet's not working.
He's back for a second.
Can't confirm. He was back for a couple
A second.
seconds, but I think he's
And very
dead again.
quiet.
Reese is gonna respond to Loon like, we're kind of here for, class first, food later. I ate on the way here.
But that's train station food.
Yeah. Is there something wrong with train station food?
Yes.
What is it?
It is for
What's
you to
wrong with-
learn.
Hello.
Okay.
Again.
I think train station food's fine.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Alright. So where were we? Yes.
Cal has
uh,
approached the captain of this Coast Guard. He is
SS
literally-
Reese.
He literally walks up to the guy, spear in one hand, and Monch on a leash in the other hand.
And Reese
Monch
has a
is
sword
wearing the
on his
helmet.
head.
Okay. Are you wearing your?
Yeah.
You're wearing your like normal school stuff, right?
Cal isn't in school uniform. He is in his dragon cultist garb.
Reese is still in his school uniform plus his jacket.
Okay.
He hasn't changed yet.
So the guard captain seen you, Tal, like he did a little bit like, what the fuck? This guy is a dragon. Hold on a moment. And then like seeing you Reese behind him, he slightly calms down. He's like, oh, strange people, right?
Hi. Are you the captain of the Coast Guard around here?
That be I, mate.
Hello. I'm Calric Zenovi from the Silverwind Academy. This is my... He looks towards Reese and just says, classmate,
Yeah, classmate.
Reese Cobalt. We're here to
Colder.
talk... Calder, right.
Colbert.
We're here to investigate the claims and reports of the giant monster that's been attacking your town.
That's another yes. I have been asking for support from Maryland, but it seems I was sent you. Well, I know you Silverquill students are specialized, so I ain't too worried.
We're very adept at what we do, sir.
Well,
And like Cal just kind of like, Reese would notice this, but Cal's ear kind of twitches a bit when he says that.
you do have a dragon on a leash, so
Yes, this
I
is
cannot argue.
this is my personal pet companion. You may refer to him as Monch for now. He's still growing, and forgive me if he tries to bite you. He's teething.
That is something I will have to note down. I am Captain Alistair, so nice to meet you, Cal.
Nice to meet you, Captain. So, we're here in town. The rest of my, squad, basically. is out in town gathering information from the locals, but is there anything you can tell us about the persuasion, origin, or nature of the entity that's been attacking your town? We do know that it's been coming up from the water, and that it primarily attacks at night, but we don't really have much else to go on beyond that.
Well, yeah, most of it's strategies, at least. But yeah, I didn't tell you. Dealing it with tenants, it's dealt no damage to it. More than anything, it comes in at night, destroys a few buildings, throws rocks, boulders the size of, well, more than my house, and seems to be pissed off. I'm not sure about what.
Do you happen to know the general shape of the creature?
I'd guess a large crab.
Crab?
That's the best guesstimation I can make.
Right.
What type of munitions do your cannons use? I'm not an expert, but anything could help us figure out what it's immune to.
I just use normal cannonballs.
Okay.
Me and my men. Hasn't been able to crack it yet, but well, if you do talk to one of my men, old Johnny, older folk, he did shoot it right below the belly and saw some rocks fall off of it, but didn't stop it, none.
You know where this was?
Well, old Johnny is all the way down there at the bottom. I would go ask him more since he's the one that shot.
Okay. So you said it's crab-like. Have you managed to preserve one of its footprints?
No. Usually it's... How do I say? Doesn't rely on land very long.
So it primarily attacks from the water, and it hasn't been on land long enough to leave a footprint you guys could, like, put a cast in.
No, sir.
Okay, that's interesting.
Has there been a pattern to the buildings it's been destroying? Like, what type of buildings has it destroyed so far?
Mostly food, our spices, our storehouses. Anything that we trade from. The old market's been having a rough old time with it.
I'm trying to think of what else I can ask this guy.
Same.
Cal just basically looks around and says, okay, me and the rest of my, squad, we've set up shop in a local tavern with two of our professors, Ambrose and Oriana. If you have any other additional info you feel like could help us, talk to them and they'll probably pass it on to us. The rest of my people are already going around. I'm gonna go talk to this Johnny fella, see what he knows. Thanks for your cooperation, Captain. This is kind of our first outing in this capacity, so we'll try not to disappoint.
When you say that, you can, like, hear a chink in the armor, like, his stress has gone up just a little bit.
Rest assured, we have faced very difficult odds before in the past. Monster hunting has been one of the things we've recently found out that we're actually good at.
Well, I hope that remains true. I don't want to see my town go to ruin. We're already losing enough business.
I don't either, sir. I've only been here for like 15 minutes, and it's very nice.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
know,
this
I'm
is my
Sure to
first time
try out
here. It's
our
nice.
new crab soup, though. Delight.
I've never had crab soup, but I'll have to try it out.
New crab soup?
Yeah.
When have you guys started selling crab soup?
About a month ago.
Reese shoots a very worried glance to Cal.
Wait, when did the attack start?
Just about 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay. That's...
Concerning.
He does look back at Reese and, like... Normally he's been trying to, like, avoid you, but, like, you can see Cal actually looks at Reese a bit of, oh, this might be a pattern.
Reese kind of like nods, like, yeah.
Well, thank you anyways. Take care. And, if the crab monster emerges from the watery depths again, you'll know when we're taking care of it. Alright. Take care. And with that, Cal's just going to, like, give Monch a little tug on the leash, and he just walks off to talk to Johnny.
Reese follows again. Might as well keep going with Cal.
Moving it on to the next group. Back to
Yippee.
you, Jim.
So, let us go
I think
to,
it's gonna be
I
Pixis
guess,
and Felix.
Baron. Yes, Baron and Pitsis. I mean, Felix and Pyrrhus.
I'll be right
So-
back.
Alright,
Dog, I was
Felix and
screaming.
Pitsis. You go
Yeah, the
to
people.
the noble section.
Oh, we did? Okay, cool.
Yes. So you reach
The
about
least noble of us. Went to go talk to the noble. Sounds great.
I mean,
Or,
isn't there like
Pirate of the
better,
Road.
more qualified people?
Anyway, yes?
the pirate and the rogue.
Yes.
So you approach this like large, pristine, like seashell house. Like you can see some of the roof is like seashell decorated with like large kind of, how do I say it? Like it looks like it was pried off of a giant clam to make this kind of roof multiple. And you can see like
You mean like
on it,
mother of pearl?
yeah.
Oyster?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Blue
And you
oyster
can
cult.
see as like the doorbell is a literal pearl.
Ew. Well,
Aha.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yours-
the people.
Those will kind of like instinctively kind of just make a mental note of like all like the weak spots, like easy to break in parts of this before like coming back to his senses as Ixis talks to the two.
Alright. So you can see like a nobleman kind of like look over. Hello. Night. He like looks you over strangely. Oh? You he doesn't know what to call you.
Because he's never seen a starborn or what?
He's never seen a Star Wars.
Good afternoon. We're Silverquill students and here to deal with the creature. Got any information for us?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess they did say they were a strange bunch, but anyway, of course,
She's gonna
Well-
raise her eyebrow at that.
I have to admit, you guys are a pretty strange bunch.
Oh, I'm well aware. She's not taking any shit because of it, though.
So yeah. Well, hello. It's nice to meet you. For the information, I do not know really what to tell you. It's been attacking this my lovely town for the last 3 weeks, and it's targeted the markets, my storehouses. It's stolen so much of my supplies. My farms even.
Descriptors, patterns.
Well, I
Targets.
guess. What? My storehouses, my farms.
Well, yes, you said that. I mean, specifically, like edible things or metals or I don't know.
Shiny things.
I mean, I guess it's taken some gold, but not mostly that. It's mostly taken the well, I here run a business of the she crab variety, and my
The what?
farms, The sheet
Out
trap.
of context, the what?
The sheet trap. Basically, it is the city is known for its seafood.
Okay.
Mostly that it's crab delights. Like this town is known. Like, you want the crab? Get it here.
Okay.
So it's breaking into these places and eating the crab
Taking it.
storage?
It's disappearing.
I see. And
Oh, sorry, I should do it in the no voice. Disappearing. I mean, it's even ruined my egg farms.
your egg farms?
Have you never seen a crab egg?
I mean, crabs typically hold. That's a Tam knowledge thing, not a Pixis knowledge thing. Actually, it would be a Pixis knowledge thing because their mother, one of them, was a thing. Anyway, Ganashi. Anyway,
Ganassi? You mean the like
Ganashi. Yes.
like cow?
You know what I'm saying? I can spell it. I can't say it.
But
Anyway.
the water flavor, not the fire flavor.
Yes, the water kind. So that would
Ganassi.
be a Pixis knowledge thing. Typically, crabs hold their eggs inside their body cavity, much like lobsters and other shellfish.
Yeah. Well, usually, but me with my, he kind of flips his hair. My genius invention kind of blows in the wind, making him even more like a brick. I've seen a way to pull out all these eggs and have them, well, in my food. It's been boosting morale for my people and making a fine piece, if I do say so.
And
So you're making crab caviar. Whoop-de-doo.
I mean, you must try it. It is delicious.
we'll take your word on it. Though when we have a break from our other investigation, though, is this a recent innovation or?
Well, I've been doing travel for the last 10 years of my life, but it's only been recently that I've invested to the aid business.
Right. And when did you start have this great this revolutionary
Breakthrough?
idea?
Well, I started my research about 3-5 months ago, and I was only able to get it complete about probably a month ago.
Has there been any
Creature
other?
looks like again?
What?
What did you say the creature looked like again?
You don't know. The app
No, I'm asking
description
the noble
that,
guy.
well, the noble guy would not know since he
No.
has been hiding in his house. But metagame knowledge, it has said to me look like a giant crab. Vaguely.
You know,
Vaguely.
You guys in character don't know that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
And all right, then any events? Like any other recent events around like a month or so, other than your,
Or in the near future?
yeah.
Well, I mean, I was planning to import my findings to the rest of the world, but I guess it has to wait until this monster has been dealt with.
And there's been no other events that's happened in the past, like around a month ago, right? Just anything else?
Population has increased, trade has been booming. The city has gone off my back, which is the town. Yeah, the town has gone off my back about taxes, so that's nice.
Right. And this, I'm guessing this boom has just been over the years, not really a recent month thing.
No, very recent.
Very recent. Okay.
I think it's all due to my excellent food.
All right. Thank you. Pixis, do you have any more questions? I think. Yeah.
Out of character, she really wants to punch this guy for being a prick, but she's not gonna. gonna, because she doesn't have a reason to quite just yet. No.
Is that Elpix's guy?
Huh?
Is that Elpix? I'm done with the questions. You got any more questions you want to ask out of character?
No, not really. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to as soon as we walk away, but this very second, no.
Thank you for your time. We'll definitely mention your cooking advice. We'll definitely mention your food when we plan to eat with our group and feel kind of way.
Well, yes, please come to one of my restaurants. You may call me Crabalitha.
Right. All right. Thank you.
And if you have any information that you find useful, we're stationed by the tavern.
I will probably hope you come here first.
I'm sure you do. Send a messenger at least.
Yes. Maybe one of the farm sets. Kind of looks towards like the person who's right. Like, try to gives them a nod. That like, this is your job now. You run messages for me.
I guess
All right.
as we
Really?
walk off, I'll kind of off mention to Pixis like who the fuck would eat the crab eggs? What kind of like monster eats crab eggs?
Guy.
it-
Everyone else in this town.
It's a big humanoid. It's a big person.
Yeah.
Right. And then let us move on.
You should look
To,
at the
I
common
believe-
area though.
Sorry.
I want to talk to the hot woman.
Yes.
I'm saying this
Volterus.
out of character! Out of character!
Yeah,
So
Volterus
Volterus-
mumbling as they make a beeline to them.
No!
Volterus, you head up through the restaurant. And you beeline it for the hot woman.
No!
Yes!
No!
Absolutely.
He's Aero! You can't do that!
You know, you can appreciate someone who has put in the work to make themselves look nice.
Just look respectfully.
Don't you dare.
Oh, look,
So,
their name's even similar
Volterus.
to yours.
So, Volterus,
I'll be
Yes.
walking beside
What?
Volterus.
do you do? Okay.
Alright. The thing is, this is restaurants. There's got to be like a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
You know, for plot convenience sake, Volturus kind of basically asks her a couple of people who I would say either like brush him off or basically don't know anything. And he kind of eventually like looks a little defeated, kind of looks to Lulin and just like and kind of leans into him. Anyone you've talked to who has anything?
I mean, I just currently just started as I'm licking my fingers.
All right, fair enough. He kind of looks over to I would say probably one of the last couple people he has to talk to, which is the woman TM. And he kind of like gestures to Lulin. Haven't asked her yet. Let's go.
So I'll follow your lead on it, and I'll try to include myself when necessary.
He kind of walks over to her. Hello there, ma'am.
You just feel like she's eating like some crab, and like it's very decadent. It's like you ever see like one of those seafood towers?
Dude, I've been to. Okay, I shouldn't say, dude, I'm rich. That sounds really stuck up, but yes.
Damn. All right. So you
I've
see
been
it
to a lot of
exquisite-
Yeah,
fancy
okay,
restaurants
rich
in a lot of
boy.
parts of the country. All right. Yes.
You see an exquisite seafood tower that you've never seen before in your own non-metagame life.
Yes.
And like she kind of like pops open like one of the blades, slurps it up, and then like you ask that question, she like she like wipes her face, gets her lipstick a little bit on her finger. Could you repeat that for me?
Hello, ma'am. We're from the Silverquill Magic Academy, and we're here to investigate the whole giant monster destroying the town issue, if you've heard of it.
Yes, I have. Well, I'm glad someone else is coming to take care of it. The darts don't seem able to do a thing to it.
Really?
Well, their cannons can't seem to damage it.
Volturus makes a mental note of that. Have they managed to track it down at all? Or have all of their attempts been unfortunately fruitless?
I do not think so. It goes back into the sea after it attacks, so not many can swim that far out, especially in heavy armor.
What defenses
Volturus is kind of has to bite something back because out of character he could breathe water. And he just kind of nods. I see. Have you personally seen anything about it? What it looked like? Any potential patterns in its attacks?
Not much I can say. Let's say I'm a visitor for now.
Ah, same boat then.
Seems so. More than anything, I want to see this monster, but seems to have calmed down at least.
So, less attacks the past couple of days than before?
Yes.
Interesting.
Have you been out by the cliffs recently? Oh, what am I saying? You just arrived, didn't you?
Yes, we came in today, so no, but tell me more.
Well, can you see around where the cannons are? Those rocks.
DM. Oh yes, we can see down there. He kind of looks down. Yes.
Well, those weren't originally there, I tell you that. Those were thrown from the sea floor, and even from the mountains. Some even have dirt upon them.
Interesting. Well, Turris is kind of like thinking, and out of game, I also have the knowledge they haven't seen a footprint. I think this thing can fly, out of character. Now, I may be completely fucking wrong, but I think it can fly if they've never gotten a footprint and it's been attacking with rocks from many different places. That sounds like a flying creature. It would also explain why, how it can get so far inland, etc., to destroy things. My brain is working anyway.
Guys, we're obviously dealing with the elusive Mega Flump.
The Mega Flump.
Oh god.
No Mega Flumps. If that's actually what it is, Diego, I will laugh so hard.
We all owe Diego $5.
Yes.
Why do you guys owe me $5?
If it's
you
a
call it
giant
the
Mega
Mega
Flump.
Lulin's going to go. What defenses have been proven effective so far?
I don't think there's been any. None that I can tell from my unpartaking battles. I could ask a friend.
Yeah, and who that friend would be?
He's a partner of sorts. He stays out by the shore. Likes calling it a home visit.
Okay. Lulin
Yes.
writes that down, and he goes, "So you don't want to share the name of this friend?"
Well, I don't know you, so I know you're part of the Silverquill, and I do respect you for that. But all in all, I have my business and you have yours.
Madam, we are currently just trying to take care of something that's terrorizing our town. Any and all information will be provably very useful.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Alright then. U20 minus. I rolled an 11.
Alright. Let's say 1d10. Sorry. Same number. Anyway. She, like, smirks for a second. Call him Peppy. I'm sure he'll respond to the name.
Alright, Peppy.
A white albino tiefling by the shore.
White albino tiefling by the shore, Pepe. Got it.
I'm not sure if he's here today, but he will definitely be there tomorrow.
What time?
Probably around the early morning.
Alrighty. Is there any myth or legend surrounding the origin of this giant?
Well, none that I've heard. Perhaps... Perhaps in ancient times. I'm sure you've heard of a kraken.
I mean, I've heard of krakens. Like, they're very widely known creatures. So...
They say it apparently looks like one, or at least has the carapace of it. Hard, sturdy, and unable to be broken by, well, non-magical effects.
Any...
But...
oh wait, finish your week. Never mind.
Yeah. No, you're fine. No. I think the kraken would cause much more damage than destroying a few storehouses.
It certainly would. Are there any kind of, like, superstitions that the local sailors or tribes do to ward off this beast?
I do not think so.
Alrighty. Let's see. I'm trying to think here to myself for a moment. Are there any famous hunters or warriors who faced this creature and lived?
I have not participated in the battle, but you could ask the guards. There are still some around.
Alright. That's as much as I got. Thank you for your time.
No problem. Please, give Peppy my regards.
And your name is?
Oh. You can call me Voon.
Voobs?
Voon.
Voon. Okay. Alright.
Please be safe, and, well, don't cause too much damage to the town if you do fight it. I do like this restaurant.
Wouldn't dream of it.
She kind of hands you a Volturus, like 5 gold.
Okay. Volturus kind of nods. Thank you for your time, ma'am. We appreciate it.
Please do be safe. Nothing should happen to a team like yours.
You as well. Hopefully everything goes well with whatever the reason for your visit was, whether it be for the scenery or any other business-related concerns.
Thank you. Alright.
Out of context, that woman is super sus.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, like a little bit, but not in a Cooper sus kind of way.
No.
What? No. I could get better. I could get less sus.
At this point, Cal reaches into his... What are they called?
Sending stone.
The damn... No, the orbment.
Yeah, there you go. The orbment.
And he's gonna call it in. Okay, I finished interviewing the captain of the Coast Guard with Reese. We're looking at a giant crab-like monster that apparently started attacking about a month ago.
Which is when they
And-
started making their crab dishes.
The
Yeah,
locals,
crab
got it.
meat is on the menu, and that's apparently our best lead as to why this creature's been attacking.
We can offer a little bit more on that.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Pretty boy, derogatory, has been
Pretty boy?
using new rich bitch I'm better than everyone kind of guy.
No, well.
Keep
specific-
going.
Yeah.
New farming techniques involving crabs. Has been in the crabbing business for, what was it, 10 years he said?
Mhm.
But recently, he's been making crab caviar. I guess is the
Oh.
best way to describe it. And that's when the attack started.
And when exactly did this crab caviar technique come into effect?
Research for 6 months. He started selling it 4 weeks ago. Attack started 3.
Which is the same timeline that Captain Alistair gave us.
And the creature's been targeting specifically his farms, his stores, places where he's making this caviar.
Well, no wonder.
Okay, so calling it here. Working hypothesis. We're dealing with a very cantankerous crustacean trying to protect its clutch.
Yep. Locals,
Florian-
so some of the superstition is based upon if it's part kraken, or
If
of that level.
Florian kind of opens,
Orion.
Fucking fuck! Ignore me! I've been doing something on the side! Kill me! Okay, Volturus, Jesus fucking Christ. Volturus,
Good to see Florian again.
fuck!
That was a very strange guy I
Valterus!
saw over there at the fish fillet stand.
A really fucking weird vampire guy. Anyway, Volturus kind of, basically pipes up slightly. Yes, however, a lot of people also agree that a kraken would be causing a lot more destruction than a couple of storehouses being destroyed. I
Oh.
agree, Cal, that that's likely. We also got a lead from the same woman we were talking to. Apparently, she has some sort of friend here who may know more. An albino tiefling somewhere by the shore.
Named Pepe.
Lulin, what was his name?
Pepe.
Pepe.
Yes.
Well,
him.
okay, Captain Alistair
And-
recommended we go talk to one of his guys named Old Johnny. Apparently, Johnny was able to injure the creature and
Yes.
dropped. And it looked like rocks, something fell out of the wound. I'm assuming he's talking about the creature's scales or innards.
Or
Either way,
likely.
either way, me and Reese are gonna go check it out, see what he
Yeah.
knows, because that
Yeah.
might give us a better clue of what we're dealing with.
A working
Yes.
theory. Some kinds of crustaceans carry eggs. Their eggs on them. So it could have been
Yes.
eggs too.
Those rocks, apparently, that it's been dropping, they were dropped by the shore. They're apparently extremely varied and seem to come from all over the place, not just
Oh.
from the ocean floor and regions around here. In addition, we heard that regular cannon fire, regular weapons that the guards have been using don't actually hurt whatever the creature is.
We heard as much from the captain as well. They're using standard munitions in their cannons. Nothing special.
Yes.
I asked him if there was any kind of like special like superstitions or protection they've been using, and to them they don't really have anything in particular.
Noted. Okay, so local fishmonger goes into the crab industry, figures out a way to mass manufacture crab caviar. Creature from the depths of the 9 oceans emerge, apparently incest at the crab harvest, and goes breaking everything, but we can't entirely rule out the fact that it is simply a crab-kraken hybrid, and the creature cannot be harmed by regular, conventional means.
Remember, I made a joke on the train that saw what these people doing, killing his babies?
Yeah.
Okay, I was asleep most of the train ride, so
I remember.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well.
Onwards.
Mm-hmm. So after this conversation with Johnny, that will be I'm gonna say the end of the first day.
Cool.
And then the end of the session as well.
Alrighty.
cool.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Time to
So,
kill
Cal and Reese are over by where old Johnny is at the battlement,
Yeah.
southern part of the map.
All right.
I hope this
So,
place
you
doesn't
see-
get Cloverfield.
I'm assuming Lulin and Volturus at the same time could go talk or try and at least locate Mr. Mysterious Pepe the Frog Tiefling Man.
Pepe the Frog.
Well, he's all.
I'd like to remind you, Will, that the monster from Cloverfield was the baby.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Cal and Reese are at the battlements, and Cal, taps his spear to get everyone's attention. Which one of you is old Johnny?
You see as like a greeting from his armor, like this old man pulls off his like knight's helmet. You can see like some of the white, kind of graspy gray hairs flowing through the helmet. That'd be old me.
Hi, Calric Zenovi, Reese Colber. We're with the Silverwind Academy. We're here to investigate the mysterious phenomena known as the giant monster attacking your town. And Captain Alistair pointed us in your direction. Apparently you managed to wound the beast?
I'm not sure I even wounded it, but I did do something to it. Injured it more than anything. When it came upon shore. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so from what I understand, you were manning that gun, you blasted the creature, and something fell off of it.
Well, not exactly. After a while, it hit us with rocks, big rocks, size of boulders, size of mountain cliffs, and then it got close, real close. Came over me. I froze, but I was able to move, and I pointed my cannon up, and well, when you've done this as long as I have, you know to load the barrel with extra gunpowder. Extra gunpowder. And I blew into its rocky underbelly. And out came a boulder, flying almost straight down upon me. I didn't even see any blood, but I did see something else. Some soft tissue.
So there's a weak spot directly underneath the creature.
I don't know, maybe the entire thing's made of rocks, but I know that you didn't have to remove it. All of them rocks to even deal a little bit of damage to it.
Huh. So at this point, it was directly above you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, noted. Where is the big rock that fell off of it?
See that one right there by the shore?
Ah. Well, it's just a short walk. Is there anything else you can tell us about the creature when you were attacking it?
It was giant, probably around 30 feet long.
That's kind
Okay.
of tiny.
You'll see it.
Reese, you say stuff like
That was
this.
that was me out of character.
Oh,
Okay.
That was me out of character
Specify.
saying it's sorry. That was me out of character saying it's kind of tiny.
30 feet? Bro, you're 5.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, it's supposed to be size of build like 30
That
feet
is the size of a
across.
building.
Yeah, a
No,
size of a small building.
if it's crab-like and it's just
This is
only
a
30
fantasy
feet
world,
high,
Skid.
it
That
could be
is,
like
I know.
Also, that's just
Yeah.
the size of its main body. We're not counting like how many limbs or legs this thing might have.
I assumed it'd be
Can't have
bigger.
shit in Detroit.
You can't have shit when Skid's too tired.
No, we can't.
No.
Anyway, Cal goes to old Johnny and he goes, "Okay, so that helps. Thank you, Johnny. Me and my associate here, we're gonna go down to the beach and check out the big rock that fell off the creature. You stay you.
Yada, yada, you got it.
Thank you for your service, I guess. I'm kind of new at this. Come on, Reese.
Yeah, coming.
Bring the cat.
I've been bringing the cat. The cat has been. Reese will put down the cat, and the cat will religiously follow him wherever he goes.
Oh, he puts the
Okay.
cat down?
Every now and then he'll put the cat down, but for the most part, he's been holding the cat. But he'll like occasionally like put it down to like take notes in a little notebook, and the cat will just like start crawling back up his leg.
Oh,
Cal,
I made a joke about putting the cat down, like you're killing it.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Cal lets Monch loose on the beach as he goes to check out the big boulder.
Alright. I will not see
It's
you have to
basic.
roll for this.
Yeah, basically just like as he's checking out the rock, Monch is like messing around with the waves
The
because like
cat,
he's not used to.
the cat's probably babysitting Monch.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming this cat's older than Monch, so it's kind of like I don't know, babysitting the dragon.
You know those videos of like those cats like batting other cats? I'm just imagining like the void cat is just like batting at Monch.
The cat's very respectful, actually. In my head, the cat's just like staring, watching creepily with its two just glowing orbs.
Just staring into the abyss of your soul.
No, the cat's the abyss.
It always stares.
The abyss is staring at you. Anyway, rock
Alright.
time. Let's look at this rock.
Rock show, rock
Oh,
show,
hell
rock
yeah.
show.
Give us the rock. It's not a
Yeah,
boulder. It's a rock.
I will say it is like a 5 foot in diameter.
But
Just
it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. Okay, no.
my
I'll shut
Rock
up.
lobster.
I feel like
Look.
Cooper's gonna kill us if we continue.
Mm-hmm.
Each joke you made, I increase its damage by 1 dice.
Damn.
Alright, so you investigate the rock. You can see that it is a fairly giant rock. You can see what seems to be vines and probably some dirt hanging off of it. Like this was taken from like a cliff or something, and just like put here. Also a thing, the bottom of it completely like sheer. Like it
Sheer?
seems like sheer, like sheer
It's
flat rock.
see-through? Oh,
No, sheer. Sheer.
okay.
Like completely flat.
Okay.
Almost like something made it flat. Some sort of liquid or something.
Does the bottom white half of the rock look like polished? Well, yeah,
Almost,
it's flat, but like, is it like glossy, like it
Yes.
was polished by something? Okay.
Almost like it.
Noted.
Any other questions you would like to ask or do something upon the sheer flat rock side of it?
Al doesn't really have any sort of investigative magic, and he is not an expert in geology.
I also don't have any investigative sort of magic.
At the very least, we know it's here, so
I feel like using my intelligence score. Can I tell what kind of rock this is?
Uh,
Like
sure,
like geology moment.
sure.
What do you
I
want me
have
to
to
roll for
pull up
that?
rocks. Go ahead. Roll me either nature or investigation. Either one.
That is damn, Reese. I'm gonna do investigation. That's a 23.
All right. Well, this is. I don't know my rocks, but it is mountain rock.
It's mountain rock.
This
Okay.
this is come from mountain
Like the top
and
of a
yeah,
mountain or like the base of a mountain?
top
Okay. Reese
and
looks a little concerned when he figures that out and he kind of just goes, "This is from the top of a mountain."
I'll also give you this information of the sheer side. Seems like it was doused in some sort of acid to make it sticky and flat.
Is it currently sticky?
A little bit remains, but it's quickly being like burnt, like just being washed away by the sand.
Okay. Yeah, so Reese is just gonna go, "This is from the top of a mountain," and he like looks down at the white stuff. I think it was polished with some kind of acid. You can see a little bit still on the rock.
hmm. Al is just gonna note all this and write it down in his notebook.
Can I take a sample of the acid in a vial?
Sure. Kind of
Cool.
scoop it up.
Might as well get a sample
All right.
for later. Volturus is much better at analyzing this kind of stuff. Cooper, so Reese's dad is an alchemist. Do I recognize the acid at all, or no?
Mm, you, I guess you would.
Huzzah!
From your background, I'll say that you
From my
recognize this
background.
as like a very, how do I say, nat. It would be very similar to what a sled would. It's treat from a skin, but also from a frog.
Okay. Uh, Reese is gonna relay that to Cal, and he's just gonna go, "Yeah, my dad has used this before, I think, or something similar, at least."
A mucus membrane around the body. Sorry,
Yes.
that's acidic to the touch.
Yeah, Reese tells that to Cal.
Your father's a freak of nature,
My
and
father's
he's
an
just going
alchemist.
to and he's just gonna go reunite with the others.
All right.
Reese is kind of like he stands there on the beach for a moment, and he kind of just like says to himself, "My dad's human. He's so normal." And then he like thinks for a moment. He goes, "Never mind." And he like catches up with Cal.
All right. Uh, any last bits of themes as you all meet up in the city square?
No.
No, sir.
All right. With that, I say let us end session.
Huzzah!
Cool.
I'm sorry it took so long.
That's okay. We did start
You're
kind of
fine.
late.
Yeah.
We started late, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm tired, but I'm
Alright.
probably not going to be able to fall asleep for another like couple hours.
Well,
As
I
of
hope you
people
enjoyed
in my house.
the investigation and all that.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
session.
Now that the first day's over, you have to track it.
Yay.
lay traps, and then third day probably fight it. If you can.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think we should befriend it.
I mean, all things are available on the table.
The power of friendship, you know?
With the power of friendship.
With the power of friendship, I summon you. Rock.
Rock, go.
It was an enjoyable session, though I did.
I mean,
get-
that's just what an onyx is, right?
Yeah, Onyx from Pokemon.
Yeah.
TM,
Yeah.
Can we get
I'm gonna-
spellcaster to create-
I was thinking more like Cloth, which is literally just a rock crab Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Cloth.
Oh, true.
I forgot Cloth was a Pokemon.
Same.
Everyone forgot Cloth was a Pokemon.
Yeah, I've played that game. I've played Scarlet twice. I forget about Cloth.
Let me check. Was I correct in labeling it's 30 feet long?
I keep thinking it's a
Yeah,
water
okay.
type. I know it's a rock type, but it's like so
It
water
should
coded.
be rock water, dude. What the hell?
It's a
not?
pure rock type. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
The fuck?
It learns water type moves though.
Bruh.
Yeah.